Hello and welcome back. We are back finally after 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I can't quite remember how long it's been. But yeah, we're here with episode 17 of Echoes of Phandelver. I'm Cade, and I am the Dungeon Master as always. And these consenting individuals are the players. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
And just
Consensual D&D.
yeah, just a friendly reminder, you guys did consent to playing this game with me, so that's
Oh my god.
that's what anyway, moving smoothly along. I alluded to it briefly, but we're back. We're back and we're playing some more D&D. And I know there was a bit of funniness before we had this like 3 or 4 week break, but we should be back onto every Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and that should go weekly for the foreseeable until either we finish the campaign or everyone dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more funniness after this. No more. The funniness is done.
No more funny.
No more jokes.
Not be funny anymore.
This has become a very serious. This is a very serious session.
Wow.
Turning into Strahd, actually. It's all dark and gritty.
So Twitch every Wednesday, and then I'll put the VODs up on YouTube about 48 hours after that, for those who are watching on YouTube, which quite a few people are watching on YouTube. I don't know if I
saw that.
I put some things on socials, but you guys might not have seen it yet. Literally, like every day, I go on there and I see who's, how many views we've gotten. Usually it's like, maybe 10 views or, people jumping in for like a minute and watching a bit of it and then clicking off. I jumped on this morning and had a look. Someone logged in at some point yesterday, started watching episode 16, watched episode 16 all the way through, and then thought, that's not enough. I'm going back to episode 1. And they watched from episode 1 all the way through to episode 7 consecutively.
Dang.
Like 15 hours of watching us play D&D. So
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's either someone like super fun and awesome, or it's a bot. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. But yeah, I mean, that's cool.
I thought it might be that guy right there because I leave it on for my dog. But I didn't think I did that yesterday, so I don't think that was him.
Cool.
That was probably somebody else.
Maybe he let another dog know.
We've got another dog.
Maybe.
That was a good
Another
shout.
dog fan.
Yeah,
we will take all the dog fans that we can get. Fans. It feels weird calling people fans. I'm just going to call them audience still for a bit because fans.
No, he's a huge
We're
fan.
not famous enough for fans yet.
Yeah. So just back on the Twitch stuff. Twitch has really bad discoverability, as most people know. So just if you want to do something to support the channel, if you only do one thing, then please tell a friend about us. Send them the link to the stream. It'll make the little things like that make a huge difference for streams. But that is enough about streaming, and that's enough about Twitch. Let's play some Echoes of Phandelver, and let's do a title screen.
Yeah, that'd be a topic of contention in the future.
Yeah, that title screen, man. Anyway, several days have passed since your return to Phandalin. The chatter surrounding Wave Echo Cave has begun to fade a little bit, and it's being replaced by excitement for the fast approaching wedding of Myrna Dendra and Darren Edamarth. Preparations are in full swing, and the town feels bright and hopeful. With little over a week to spare, you've decided to head east along the Tribor Trail toward Connieberry, seeking out the elusive banshee Agatha. The journey should take you about 2 days, after which you'll head north into the tangled reaches of Neverwinter Wood in search of Agatha's lair. So, on that note, can I get someone to roll me 2d6s?
I got it. I think.
And a marching
4?
order. And we'll need a marching order as
3.
well. A 4 and a 3. Okay, so
Uh-huh. Are we on like a cart, or are we just walking there?
I don't think you guys had a car. I don't think you.
I have a
No,
horse and cart.
Dravik has Elias the horse and a cart.
Oh, nice. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, and the horse. Remind me what the horse's name was.
Elias.
Elias.
He was a
that's
draft
right.
horse.
Draft horse. Was he white? Am I misremembering that?
Gray.
He's kind of like the same color as Dravik, kind of like a gray.
Does he look dead?
No, thankfully.
Okay.
He's a hefty boy. He's a big old horse.
I'm
So.
gonna write that down as my description. Gray, but looks alive. Unlike Dravik. Okay, yeah. So you can be riding in the cart if you want. We haven't discussed how big this cart is, so we might need to do that after this session, just to try and work out what kind of cart it is. Or we could do it now. Dravik, what kind of cart is it?
I believe it's big enough to probably fit us and maybe like a little bit of gear, but it's not like anything crazy.
Yeah.
It's just your standard, like, imagine your Oregon Trail cart
Okay.
that a horse can pull.
We're talking. I'm trying to think. Are we talking like Skyrim style, or are we talking like one of those like Western movie with the cart and the like cover over the top thing?
In the tarp. I like the idea of like it being like a covered wagon. We did
Wagon.
lose John.
Cool.
He's back.
Oh, so maybe
Oh man, I'm feeling the cholera already. It's coming on. Yeah.
was that on the color correction? No.
No, the cholera. No, the cholera.
The
Cholera.
That's
Cholera. The cholera.
Yeah, it's what you die of on the
Oregon
Oregon
Trail.
Trail all the time, where you have those
Ah.
covered wagons.
Yeah,
it's part of
cholera,
our American
dysentery,
culture to die
consumption.
of cholera
Oh no! Right, I see.
on the Oregon Trail.
Someone is gonna have to like drop me some kind of link or something because I feel like it's completely lost on me being an Australian living in the UK. You'll have to- yeah, you'll
Good
have to drop
point,
me a link
actually. I
on
think about that.
that.
Yeah,
Okay, right. So
you don't know about the westward expansion.
Manifest destiny.
Manifest destiny.
Okay, so right, cart wise, you can be in the cart, you can be walking alongside the cart. Horse and cart, like mechanically, doesn't actually make you move any quicker.
Yeah.
So you can like walk alongside the cart, and you're not going to slow
Carry
things
more
down.
loot.
Definitely riding in the cart.
Okay.
Walking's for suckers.
I'm in and covered because I don't like the sun, so I
That's
get to take off my little
Oh yeah,
monk hood.
yeah. Have a little.
Yeah,
moment.
Dravik's the one driving, so he's up front.
Get my head some air.
Yeah, big
the spores
big
breathe.
naked purple mushroom.
I didn't go full naked. I just took the hood off.
Okay, so we've got Calva and Baz Relin. You are both sitting in the cart, having a nice time. What about Dravik? Are you riding? Are you driving the horse and cart?
He's like in the little seat in the front, driving basically.
And what about Varlin?
I'll be walking.
Cool.
Aren't you special?
I'm used to. I've walked everywhere my whole life, so I'm just used to walking. It's comfortable.
Nice.
Hey.
So, yeah, maybe an hour or so. Maybe more than an hour or so. It's probably getting towards the end of the first day's travel. You can see a sign that has it's got like an arrow pointing in the direction that you're going, and it just reads Connieberry, 30 miles.
30 miles.
That's a walk.
30?
You love walking, Valen.
Yeah, it's a little late though.
Hey, there's not a fight coming, so he's not. He's not.
There's always a fight coming.
There has to be a fight.
You don't know. Look at these woods. Look at these woods. I don't trust it.
A non-reformed goblin's gonna jump out.
Hey, we got bad luck.
But apart from the sign, the rest of the day goes by uneventful, and you find a little place along the side of the road to set up camp for the night, unless you wanting to push further ahead, risking getting some exhaustion and stuff like that.
Valen, don't you have some kind of like magic tent or something you were just all excited about?
No.
Is it a mansion yet?
No,
I feel like it's been
Like a pocket
no.
dimension or something. That'd be cool.
I don't have any pocket dimensions. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, are you sure? I vaguely
Mattress or-
recall. I
Mm-mm.
vaguely recall. No.
Magic sleeping bag.
It's so weird. I get like the weirdest feeling. It's
Sleeping
been
bag of
so
holding.
long since
No.
we've hung out, but I know it was like just a day ago. So whatever.
Yeah. No, you know,
less than a day.
wasn't what I learned. So, no pocket dimensions, no huts, but I can clean dishes pretty good.
I mean, that's great too.
Useful.
I mean,
Thanks,
that's
Valen.
why we keep
For
you
all you
around,
contribute.
Valen. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why.
yeah. I'm not gonna be doing dishes. Look at these beautiful hands, and then I cast Mage Hand.
No, it's just on fire. It's like
Okay, Dravik. Your job is to start the fire. Do you think you can handle that?
I have a sneaking suspicion I can, but
Okay.
don't put any faith in me.
Okay, so yeah, setting up camp. Is anyone wanting to do anything while you're at camp before heading to sleep for the night?
Did we bring anything to roast over the fire, like marshmallows? Did we
Say
come
what?
prepared? What's in a ration pack? Is it marshmallow?
It's like crackers, I believe.
Graham crackers.
Okay, 1 out of 3.
Wonder what I mean. There might be a right roasted. To give it a go. Yeah,
I guess.
but you can have brought marshmallows. Marshmallows wouldn't be difficult to find. I wouldn't have thought. You can have
Sure.
found some marshmallows
Hell
before you
yeah.
set off. I'll allow it. It doesn't feel like it's going to break the game, so I'll allow it.
Okay.
We'll gather around the
Well,
campfire and sing
not
our
doubt our
campfire
ability.
song. Our CAMPFIRESONE song.
Yeah, I've got 2 sticks with 4 marshmallows on each one, and that's what I'm roasting over the fire. And they're all for me. They're not for you. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll cast Mage Hand and take one of the marshmallows that she's roasting. And bring it to us.
I'll cast Mage Hand too, and I'll try and bring it back, and we'll have a Mage Hand battle.
Oh, okay, right. Give me either a sleight of hand or an Arcana check, both of you.
Oh, you are in
This is a
so much
contested-
friggin' trouble.
Contested mage
Oh,
hand.
Listen, mate.
I'll be using Arcana. So
I'll be using my +9 sleight of hand for a
Jeez.
19.
I'll get a 26 with my Arcana.
No! No!
Eat it. Hurry.
Wait, as this is happening, as they're like tug of warring the marshmallow, can Rob just extend his hand like a pillar of flame, fire up, and just completely
scorch it.
scorch the marshmallow in between the mage
What
hands?
the hell, man?
Yeah, I love it.
We
I'll tell
only
you what. I'll
have
tell you
so
what.
many of these.
Dravit, let's get some dice rolling. Give me I don't know, an unarmed strike attack roll
That works.
Attack against the marshmallow?
against the
What's
marshmallow. Yeah,
marshmallow's
attack
AC?
that
An
marshmallow.
11 for a marshmallow attack?
Yeah,
I, feel like
mean
a
it's
marshmallow has to have like a
it's a
10 armor
marshmallow.
class,
It's a
though, right?
marshmallow, and it's been pulled, and it's kind of like it's been pulled so hard by both ends that it's kind of just stationary in like a. I'm trying to think of a cool way of describing it, but it's just sat there, so it's not hard to hit, and you engulf it in flames, and I mean how flame are you going? Are you just overcooking it, or are you disintegrating
This
thing?
marshmallow is on fire, like with like when it's so hot it turns blue. Eventually,
Lovely.
it just falls in his palm. I'm sure once they release it, it's like no one else can eat it now.
Love
What
it,
a waste of a marshmallow.
love it. But
Speak
Oh,
for yourself.
man.
You
know,
know,
both-
blow out the flame and just eat it.
I'll say both Baz and Varlin. Probably not. Calver and Dravik, you probably wouldn't have taken much notice of it, but yeah, both Baz and Varlin, you get a sense that Varlin's mage hand was definitely gonna win. You can just feel
No,
it. You can
I
just feel
don't
it.
think you get that.
I don't need your. I believe I was gonna win that.
Yeah.
You may have a +9 sleight of hand. I have a +10 Arcana.
Oh
Whoa,
my
big
god.
wizard.
Oh,
Yeah, big
man.
wizard.
I think Baz felt it for a moment, and then just like repressed the thought of.
Yeah.
Were you
Of Varlin
thankful
being
that
stronger at
Robin
magic.
burned it?
I feel like Baz is the kind of person who, if she can't win, no one can.
Oh yeah.
I protected her ego a little bit by scorching it.
Yeah, probably.
I try to out magic the wizard.
You just wait when your spellbook turns up missing tomorrow.
Oh.
We'll see whose sleight of hand was better.
There'd be hell to pay.
Whose May's hand worked.
Hell to pay.
Gonna take a level 3 chromatic orb to the face.
Fireball.
Ooh, never mind. I don't
If
think
it
I'll
could-
be touching that.
Yeah. No, if anyone touches my spellbook, there's hell to pay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that chromatic orb hurts.
we learned last session or the session before that Valen is not afraid to do absolute boatloads of damage to allies.
Yeah, my chest would agree with that.
Yeah.
I forget what damage type it was. I think it was cold, but that shit still
It was
hurt.
cold.
Yeah, I think it was cold. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge. Or was it thunder? No, I think it was cold.
It was
I believe it was.
it was cold,
Yeah.
definitely.
His idea was to cold my fire.
Ah, yeah, and I mean, thematically it worked.
It did.
It did indeed.
Now somehow you're frostbit and on fire at the same time. Like your hands are
Yeah,
just
it's tough.
black.
It went from gray to black. Yep. There we go.
So, sort of standing guard overnight. How do you guys want to do that? Take it. I think if you each take a turn individually, then you'll get enough sleep in to, to not have to extend the long rest. If that makes sense.
That's fine with me. Just with the order we want to do it.
I'll go first.
Valen, can you roll me 2d6s again?
Yes, I can.
Oh, actually, not 2d6s. Let's make it a d20 this time. Apologies.
1 or 2?
Just one d20.
10.
10? Okay, yeah. Your watch goes by uneventful. Who's next?
Go to bed, yeah.
Fuck it, I'll go. I don't mind.
Right. Give me a d20.
Alrighty. That is a 5.
5. Okay. The wind kind of picks up a little bit during your watch, and you get a little bit of a chill down your spine. And yeah, it's a bit cold. Your watch, but apart from that, it's otherwise uneventful.
I got cold. Okay.
Who takes over the shift from Dravik?
I want to go last, so
I will go next. You want me to roll a d20?
Yes, please.
16.
16. Okay. The start of your watch is cold as well. But shortly after Dravik drops down to go to bed, you feel the temperature kind of just, there's a bit of a warm wave comes through. Nothing extreme, but just warm enough for you to have a comfortable watch.
I just hold my hand over Dravik.
I can't remember if Dravik actually generates heat or not.
I believe I said he did. He just doesn't.
It's just like a
harmful
gentle.
heat.
It's like a gentle heat. Yeah, that's right.
Like a very
Yeah.
very small campfire to anybody else besides me.
Nice. And then the watch goes by uneventfully. Apart from that, Baz taking the final watch. Can you roll me a d20?
no modifiers.
No modifiers, just straight d20.
This is 6.
6. The temperature starts to cool again.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Hmm.
Who
What's
would
with
have
this
who would have saw that
weather?
coming? Has anyone worked out the pattern here? The puzzle? Yeah, I mean, the temperature cools down a little bit. You see some rats kind of scurrying along on the path.
Chuck a
but-
dagger at one.
Boom. Give me an attack roll.
I gotta keep myself up. I'm gonna use this one. So it's a thrown dagger. I have to find everything again. I don't know where anything is.
It's been a while
What?
since we played.
It has. Hold on. Why is everything's weird? I don't know where anything is anymore.
They've done some kind of weird update to Roll20 that none of us are aware of.
It's
Why
all.
not have my dagger?
My character sheet looks.
If you just get,
great.
if you want to just give us a D20, it should be D20 plus
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Natural
either way,
20.
So yeah.
Yeah, pick
Let's
a
go that rat.
pick a body part, any body part, and this dagger goes straight into that body part, and
Poor
almost
rat.
like it goes so deep into the rat's body that it impales the rat on like against the floor, and you see it kind of just twitching a little bit, trying to move, but it can't go anywhere because it's just stuck there.
Still got it.
My God, that rat had a family.
She loses one mage duel and she just
Goes on a rat hunt.
Yeah. Hey, whatever makes you feel better, you know.
she's like, "Am I a real wizard? Am I a real
I will never play like a rat character near Baz ever in my life.
And apart from that, you might have already guessed it, but the watch goes by uneventfully. And the sun starts to rise, day starts to break. You can hear the birds chirping in the trees and the sound of the wind kind of picking up and blowing through. And yeah, everyone wakes, I guess, and you go about your day. Is there anything anyone wants to do or set up before setting off?
Yeah. I'll cast Mage Armor on myself before we leave.
Okay.
Wise. I'll cast False Life on myself before we leave.
Oh,
'cause I can
okay.
do
I mean, I have 4 rages, so
Don't just
Rage. I did rage.
I do not though. They only last like 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
It's not a competition, guys.
All my stuff is in combat, so I'm good.
Cool. So you're setting off, making your way further towards
Making my way
Connieberry, and I assume you're taking the same kind of thing, marching order. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
I assume you're all the same marching order. Does anyone want to change that up?
Yeah.
Be somewhere else?
no,
Stretch the legs a bit? No.
I
chill.
don't see why not.
Cool.
unless somebody's fireball on the back of this wagon in a second. No, I'm cool.
Nope. No
Okay.
worries.
Cool. So yeah,
it.
can who gave me the 2d6s before? It was Baz, wasn't it? Jules.
Mhm.
Please.
So can someone else give me 2d6s?
Ha! I'll do it.
All right.
What did it just do? A
I
3
don't
and a
know.
6.
Yeah,
Nine.
I've had some kind of error on Roll20. Did anyone else get that? Like connection issue?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, sorry, did you say 9, Jason?
9. Yes.
9, okay. So, yeah, you travel for the day. The temperature picks up a little bit. Sun kind of comes out and sort of brightens up the day. It's quite a nice day for a stroll. And yeah, you head further along the path and closer to Connieberry. You can kind of maybe see it in the distance, very, very faintly on the horizon. But yeah, the journey is uneventful, and you're still a little bit away from Connieberry when you set up for camp again.
Well, let's hope this town doesn't have a dragon in it. Or maybe that'd be kind of
I mean-
It might be kind of cool.
It would
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
It
do want
does
to go back
have a
and fight that
banshee.
dragon.
At the very least, we know it has one terrible monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a dragon riding banshee,
Oh, dear
That
Lord.
sounds awful.
or a banshee dragon.
A banshee riding a
That
dragon.
Even
sounds
worse.
metal
Dragon
as
banshee.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Um,
metal.
I kind of wish I'd come up with that before the session, but so yeah, you having another rest. Is there anything anyone wants to do before taking the long rest?
Nah.
Cool. So same thing. If I can get everyone to in sequence, give me a D20 check.
Okay, I'll go first again. 2.
Yeah, it gets bitterly cold on your watch, but apart from that, it goes by uneventful.
Oh, good.
I guess I will go again. Why not?
Rather have it be cold while I'm awake than while I'm trying to sleep.
It's a good point.
That's a 4.
A 4, okay. You notice that it gets even colder after you take over from Varlin's watch. But yeah, it's not unbearable, but it's pretty cold. But apart from that, it goes by uneventful.
And 3.
3, it gets even colder. You're sort of shivering. It's a really cold night, this one. Quite uncharacteristic of the time of year.
I sit right next to Dravik.
Still, like, it just can't quite get warm. But the rest of the night, or the rest of the watch, goes by uneventful. Baz, you wake up. You wake up with a cold chill as you take over from Calva.
I don't like it. It was cold, and I got a 7.
A 7. Are you guys rolling d20s for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
These damn D8s.
Yeah.
So yeah, but unfortunately, Baz, it just doesn't get any warmer. It actually gets a tiny bit colder. And I'll have to get you all to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
I feel like Cade was on the design team for Oregon Trail at this point.
Maybe.
Is this what it's like?
Yes. Ooh, a nat 20.
What are we rolling here?
Wow.
Constitution save.
21.
It's a 13.
I have no idea. So I changed pages. It's 15.
15. Okay. So you all have a little bit of a restless night because of the cold, but you're able to get just enough rest to kind of have a decent night's sleep, or you get enough rest to not have any kind of ill effects from the bad night's sleep. And yeah, waking up in the morning, it's not as sunny today. There's some kind of clouds lingering about, and it's a bit brisk. It's a bit colder than it was yesterday. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you set off again?
Yeah, as Dravik's like packing up his little campsite next to the fire, he'll kind of like speak, not to anyone directly, just kind of in general. Why do I have a feeling the cold we've been experiencing has to do with that damn banshee you mentioned? Undead are naturally cold. Makes sense for spirits.
Could be.
Maybe.
Do you think she's been like following us?
No, you mentioned she was some kind of magic user, if I recall right. It would just make sense.
It did cross my mind.
Because, spirits don't have any heat to them anyways. And I'm sure if you've been around a ghost or something, experienced the cold they have.
Yeah.
I'm sure it only increases the more powerful they are.
Now, actually, we should probably strategize about this. You're right, because we could fight her, but she also we could persuade her. I think was the other option. She wants a necklace. She wants gifts. Persuade her. What did the nun want us to do?
Get Bowgentle's spellbook.
Yeah, return this.
Return the spellbook. So let's approach this maybe like commerce, like trade, right? So maybe we can just like wheel and deal a little bit, and then if things go south, then we can kick ass.
You wish for me to converse with the undead, make a deal with them?
Is our banshees undead though?
Yes, they're spirits.
Oh.
But
we could have brought Thistle if we're going to be doing commerce with shady characters.
You're right. Thistle is helpful in every situation and
We
a
could
great
sell
guy
him
to have
to her with the
around.
spellbook.
You're so right, Kalba.
We could spell your wannabe tiefling to her for the spellbook.
Well, okay, well that's a problem then, Dravik. Are we gonna have to fight her because you're here? Can you wheel and deal with a spirit if she's
It's
not attacking you?
a compulsion. I would have to express some very strong self-control.
Maybe we should leave him.
We would be very proud.
I don't
of
want to leave him because he's like our ace in the hole if we do have to fight. We can't leave Dravik behind just because he might make a fight. I don't know. And maybe he's not wrong. Like, this is a banshee, right?
They are
Probably-
naturally evil. If she's smart enough to deal in trade, then maybe she could be reasoned with. But they aren't naturally benevolent creatures.
Right?
We know that she wants this necklace, though. So
So,
Like-
but maybe she's gonna use the power, like the necklace, to fuck with the people in town or something. We should ask Connieberry, the people in Connieberry, what they think, and maybe they have like a reward or somebody who would eliminate the banshee, so we can just double.
there
up.
it is. Reward.
No,
That's the money.
I mean, but we're doing them a favor. They only offer a reward because they want somebody to help them, to save them, Valen. You know,
Was there
from this
any-
wicked banshee.
Was there any magical
Yeah.
abilities to this necklace?
No,
or
no.
what?
Necklace is not magical.
Yeah, I feel like it's a regular
Just-
old like silver
just-
necklace.
Just symbol. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe sentimental
She-
value.
Probably just wants to look pretty. Just
A banshee with their mouths. Never mind. Uh,
I don't mind
suppose.
gathering
All I'm
information.
saying- yes, there we go. We should just gather information from the people in town and see what we can see. Check
I
the message
suppose
boards, you know.
I can agree with that, but if things go south, I will fight her.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
To Connieberry.
To Connieberry. So
Connieberry.
you can see Connieberry kind of on the horizon. It doesn't look too far away. You estimate you might be able to get there by kind of late morning, maybe midday. And as you're traveling, can I get... who gave me the last roll? Was it Jason?
yeah.
So can I get either John or Dakota to give me 2 d6s?
I got it.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
7.
7. Okay. You see a sign pointing in the direction that you're traveling in, and it reads
Population
on it
0.
Connieberry. 5 miles. Population 0.
He called it.
Who put the sign there?
And I can only count the 6.
Is it like
You can see
it's
the
actually
sign.
engraved in the sun?
Yeah, so the sign says population, I don't know, 150, and then the 150 has been like scratched out, and you can see this big zero's been kind of etched into it.
Why
From
do
the
you say
distance
something
we are-
about a dragon?
From the distance we are, can we like
Manifested
see
it.
anything about the? Can we like see the town like in any detail, or is it just in the distance still?
I mean, distances.
The 5 miles is pretty far.
5
But
miles
it's
is
still
pretty
within-
far. I feel like
It's still within human eyesight.
I think it's within human eyesight, but I don't think I don't think he'd be able to make out any.
But I have dark vision.
Oh, here we go. Visibility outdoors.
He said 5
clear,
miles.
Clear day, no
Drone doesn't
obstruction.
even have dark vision.
2 miles. So so it says here 2 miles you can see with distance. So you can probably only just barely make out Connieberry.
Gotcha. Okay. There's not like
There's
any
no
smoke
smoke.
rising from the town or anything. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. No visible
Oh.
signs of anything.
That does not bode well.
Okay, well, look. Maybe it was Agatha. Maybe she
You-
totally took down this whole
Maybe.
town.
Or, I mean, maybe she moved also.
Maybe.
If she was the one that started the town, then I see no reason in reasoning with this creature.
Well,
let's go check out the town and see what we can find.
yeah. And if it's a dragon,
We leave.
we'll just
Fight it.
we'll deal with it.
All guns blazing.
I missed the first dragon. We'll fight this one.
I don't know what we were talking about. I don't want to play a dragon.
Okay, so you travel further down the path towards Connieberry. As you approach, as you get close to it, is there anything that any of you want to do? I assume, Dravik, you're still driving the cart. Baz and Calver still sat in the back. Do either of you want to get out, or does Valen want to get in?
Do you want me to check it out? Oh no, Bruce.
Yeah.
Let's get Bruce to check it out.
Once we're close enough, I would like to use Find Familiar, get Bruce back here, and have him check it out.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
character in the entire game.
G'day, boss. Left me in that little pocket dimension for quite a while there, mate, didn't you? But it's all good. Good to stretch the wings out. What can I do for you?
So
Hey,
you
okay.
don't have any pocket dimensions.
Can you just go check out this this town?
Yeah, not far, is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's pretty close.
Oh yeah, no worries, mate.
Far.
Have you checked this one out for dragons though? Because I don't do too well against dragons.
Can you outfly a dragon?
I mean, I've got 1 HP, mate. I don't know how much good I'll do, but I'll do a flyby for you. All right? If I see a dragon, though, I'm out of there.
Stay high, and if you see a dragon, just come back.
You got it, boss. He sort of flies up into the sky and does a bit of a recce around the village and flies back down to you. Boss, nothing going on in that village, mate. Absolutely nothing.
All right. Thanks, Bruce. Just hang around for a while. Fly in the air, do what you want. Take it easy,
Yeah,
relax,
right. I
and
mean-
enjoy the nature.
Do I have to fly in the air? Can I just sit on top of the cart or something?
Yeah, sit in the cart.
Oh, jeez, mate. Yeah, it's been a big day. It's been a really big day.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have a little kip over here, right, mate? You just shout if you need me.
Okay, we'll do.
Bruce got so much better now that you got back from your trip to Australia. Is that
I was wondering. Yeah,
Just
really
just
juiced up.
wait. As the weeks go by, it'll disappear again.
So, I don't Bruce didn't see anything in the town. Do we still want to go check it out?
We
Yeah.
could leave the wagon behind, and I'm sure us on our feet would be a little bit quiet.
Well, I mean, if no one's there, we can loot the town.
Well,
Yeah.
last time we thought no one was there, we got
That's
assaulted
a-
by zombies.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, Fallen, that's a great idea. I'm on
You are-
board
you are
for
awful
this,
people.
and I love that it was your idea.
Hey, I'm all for helping the little guy, but if there's no one here, I don't see the harm in taking this stuff. Better than criminals getting it.
I suppose.
Exactly.
My God, your morals are so gray. Your morals are grayer than mine. And
grayer
me.
than your skin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Deep medium gray.
I try to stay
Shades of Grey
balanced.
joke again.
By the end of this campaign, there will be 50 jokes about Shades of Grey.
We're already on week 2 or 3. So do we want to leave the wagon behind and go on foot?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. Leave it a little bit outside of town.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Couple
might
hundred
need it
yards.
to load up all our sick loot.
Yeah.
We can always come
Okay.
get
In
it
this-
if we need to.
Empty town. We're gonna go steal a box of apples.
They're half rotted.
Half.
You never know.
So, yeah, I would say tie Elias off and or so he won't walk away on his own, but and then sort of go in and figure out our marching order, how you all want to proceed.
I'll go in the back.
I just don't. Dravik can't lead. If he spots Agatha before we do, he might just.
I'll sneak ahead.
There's just
I'll,
sneer
like-
on his face.
I'll get in there and I'll investigate. I'll go first.
How far ahead are you going to? Or are you going to go in completely on your own, or are you just going to like scout ahead?
No, I'm just gonna scout ahead, but within like eyesight of them, basically.
I mean, eyesight's
within shouting
eyesight's a
distance.
long way.
Yeah.
Shouting distance is a long way too. What's audible distance?
I mean,
So if you're
in a book-
shouting, you're looking at. I love this. I love this screen. This is such a cool screen. 40 feet. 40 feet? No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's 8 times 50, so it's 400 feet. You can shout
wow.
400 feet.
Wow. Oh, and I have thaumaturgy too, so I can go extra loud. But yeah, I'll stay within like
60. You should be within dashing
I'll
distance of us.
stay within
Yeah.
like 60 feet. I think.
60
Just
feet
to
dashing
get a
distance.
little
Come
scout
on.
ahead.
Basralin's dashing distance is 90. Everyone knows that.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
90 feet into a failed spear tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against a
Thanks for
drow
bringing it up
wizard.
again. Everybody has a critic about my failed spear tackle. I gotta hear it from you. I gotta hear it from Elminster. I gotta hear it from everybody. Okay, so I can't tackle.
Didn't you have those gloves too? You're like stronger.
Yeah, I do, and I still messed it up.
I think I made a short about it as well. I tell you what, when I'm editing the
Yeah,
YouTube,
you
short
did.
about it.
when I'm editing the YouTube
I saw it.
VOD, I'm gonna put a little banner. You know how you get those little banners on YouTube? I'm gonna banner it to the short, and then yeah, people can go straight to it.
Great,
Great.
great.
So, scouting 60 feet ahead, and I take it are you doing it stealthily?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Give me a stealth check.
15 plus 9. What am I calculating?
24?
Well, what's 15 plus 9?
24.
Anyway, yep, there you go. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah.
Couldn't find a
24. So
calculator.
I mean, even I tell you what. Yeah. Just for laughs, let's Calva, Dravik, and Varlin give me perception checks.
Alrighty.
You can't see me.
19.
1 second. 13.
Y'all can't perceive this.
I can't. I've no longer perceived the tiefling.
How we doing, Calva? We haven't
Oh,
roll
what did I
20
have to
difficulties. Oh, stealth check.
I didn't hear it.
Perception.
Sorry.
Perception.
Oh, perception check. Yeah,
Perception.
perception check.
Which
Sorry, my
one
bad.
is it? Sorry.
Wow.
21.
21.
Still can't see this though.
Yeah. So
24.
Baz scouts up ahead 60 feet, and she does such a good job at hiding in the kind of the shadows that you all completely lose her. And I'm going to say, by the time you turn around to take notice, Baz, you're now 120 feet away.
Oh,
Jesus.
I just throw my hands up. I go, she's gone.
We lost the rogue. All right.
I'm going to be looking through like any of windows and see if I can find any like anything valuable while I'm doing it.
Like, how did the buildings like look? Out of curiosity, like, are they broken down, burnt, intact? Like, are there dead bodies?
That's a great question. So most of the buildings you see around you are completely deteriorated. There are signs of scorching and stuff like that, but whatever it was, it looks like it was a long time ago that this place was brought to the ground. And looking, some of the roofs are missing, and like the walls are like half crumbled down. And peering into the buildings that you can see, it's just rubble, and there doesn't seem to be anything of value left in the place. And you can probably make a kind of logical assumption that any valuables in this village will have already been raided over the years.
You said
So
that
it's
things
been
are
like
kinda
this a while.
Been like this a long time.
You said things are kind of like scorched. It doesn't. Is it like? Can we deduce if it's like a large source of flame or like condensed sources?
You give me. Trying to think what kind of. Maybe an investigation check. It'd be either investigation or survival. No, just investigation.
Okay, that works. Let's see. Oh damn, 5. Yeah.
5. Yeah. You see lots of like dark bits. You can definitely tell that there's been some kind of fire damage.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the people of Connieberry.
Or anything valuable.
We're here for Agatha.
A profit would be nice too. Oh well. Can we?
Shall we just go on and try and see if we can find Agatha?
I mean, there's no signs of life here. Not even any food. Might as well.
Can I do a quick investigation from like wherever I am, like further ahead, just to see if I noticed anything?
Yeah, of course you can.
Anything that might explain what happened?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's a natural 20. My second
20.
one.
Hey.
All right.
That's right. Get them all out of the way before you meet up with Agatha.
Before the
That's right, before I
combat.
had to find
Didn't I
anything.
didn't I roll like 3 nat 20s recently? One of our last sessions.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like in a
Yeah.
row.
In a row, yeah.
Investigation is also +7, so that was 20.
Damn.
So that's a nat 20 for 27. Okay, nice.
Jesus.
So, yeah, taking a bit of a look around, you can see
Right.
lots of evidence of sort of fires. Looks like maybe doors had been smashed down as well, and some of the windows and walls have been sort of crumbled down. Having the kind of background that you have, you probably can tell that it appears that this village was razed. The 27. Yeah, I'll say, looking around, you see kind of scraps and like little scrap bits of metal weapons that look like orc weapons and little scraps of orc armor and clothing. So I guess you assume that it was overrun by orcs, an orc raiding party, long ago.
Okay, so I'll bustle my little self back to the group and explain what I saw. I think this place was raided by orcs a while back, so I don't know if there's gonna be. It's definitely not anything worth taking here because it's already been taken, is my guess.
Do any of you?
Maybe Agatha can tell us more if she's been here for a long time.
Do any of you know of any even relatively recent orc sightings in the area?
Well, I feel like orcs aren't uncommon, you know. We've even seen orcs, haven't we?
I don't think
Did
so.
No.
Mostly goblins.
Yeah,
Goblins,
I
I
don't
gotta say.
think you've come across any orcs in your travels.
Never
Orcs
mind.
and
yeah,
a troll once.
Ogre.
Ogre,
Ogre,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
there's an
Ogre.
Yeah.
Ogre.
Not an orc. Oh, I see.
Okay. What's
I
the
mean-
hierarchy?
I ran away
again
so
of,
fast,
like-
I forgot what it was.
By
That's right.
intelligence, I believe.
So
Orcs being somewhat intelligent.
Yeah, so the thing about orcs, you know that in history, you know, going back 100, 150 years, they were more tribal and more kind of primal than they are these days. They used to raid villages and go on kind of raiding expeditions. I mean, they probably wouldn't have called it expeditions, but you know, they'd form raiding parties and go and tear down houses and stuff. But these days, they're they're a little bit more civilized, and quite a few of them have actually joined civilization and sort of live in some of the bigger cities and stuff like that. So this kind
I
of
feel like you just
raiding
described
of
Manifest
orcs is much less common these days.
Well,
Sorry, Jason,
Do we-
I missed that.
I said I feel like you just described Manifest Destiny.
he did.
It's like,
This is another thing from your Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
U.S. history. U.S.
U.S.
history.
history, but it's a big topic in Oregon Trail. It's like the idea of the game.
Okay.
Do we all know this little history tidbit, right? Or
About
is
the
it
orcs.
just is it just
I don't know anything.
I
about
would
it.
say-
I know I see orcs sometimes.
Yeah, I would say you all know that orcs used to be a bit more savage than they are these days.
So maybe this town was burned down at the same time that Phandelver was, like around then.
Maybe.
But
It's just
then
weird
how-
that it's still here and on maps and stuff if it's been destroyed for so long.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. This and the other town with the dragon. Forgive me, I forget the name. Moment.
Thunder Tree.
Yeah.
Thunder Tree's
Why
off
would
in
we
the woods,
told?
though.
Why would we be told that these towns are like still intact if they've been like this for so long?
True.
I feel like Sister Gorell had something to do with this.
I understand Gwendolyn is like
She
out
burnt
of the
it down.
way, but
Yeah, so I mean, racking your memories, you don't actually recall anyone saying that these places were inhabited.
Yeah, I don't remember them being.
I mean,
inhabited.
If somebody sends me to a town, I assume it's gonna be inhabited.
I would assume they would have told us that it wasn't.
It's-
But
I guess they need to be more specific.
yeah,
That abandoned town.
Start asking
But-
that, like, how many people live in this town specifically?
Yeah,
We
maybe
should ask next time.
maybe they
Drive
will.
through the
Maybe they
Midwest.
will be a bit more specific next time.
Should
Maybe. Okay. So this is a dead end. We should go find Agatha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
we were.
You
Yeah, I
lost
would.
Cade.
With your 27, I
our-
think it was
our-
26,
yeah.
whatever it was. With your that investigation check that you did, you did notice one of the little paths in the village heads north into the Neverwinter Wood.
I feel like a stroll in the woods. What about you all?
Well, if the town's empty, I'd like to leave Elias in the cart in there, or at least it's hidden more
Yeah.
easily. But
Cool.
I
Yeah,
suppose we
I'll
continue on.
say
Didn't-
that's not difficult to do. Yeah.
Weren't we told that the Agatha resides somewhere to the west of Connieberry in the woods?
No, yeah.
Well, Neverwinter Woods kind of like angles around, so kind of it's like
It's- yeah.
in the area, you know.
Well, let's check out that trail first then.
Yeah. So I think Dravik would collect Elias while we're heading towards the town, kind of tie him off somewhere, remove the wagon from like his bridle and everything.
There was news about orcs on the
Was
far
there?
east of the Tribor Trail. I just remembered
wow,
that.
Jules, wow, you're going
just
back. You're going back like
Remembered it.
you're going back like 13 sessions or something. Like that was a
I think
long
that was
time.
before I
remember
joined.
I remembered
Yeah.
them being mentioned, but I didn't remember who did it or anything.
For what context? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just remember the word orc. That was it.
Yeah, so I mean, Jules, if you
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
if you can't find it, Jules, you can give me a history check, and I'll give you some information. See what you can recall from.
I think it was Sister Gariel that told us, and she said that there were orcs on the harbor. But let me do a history check.
Yeah,
Maybe
I tell you
that
what.
would just be
Instead of
helpful.
history, I keep making this mistake because it's technically not a history check, because history would be like searching your knowledge of history. So it'd be a wisdom check. No, history is based on intelligence. Yeah, so it'd be an intelligence check. So you're trying to use your intelligence to like remember something.
Okay, so just add my intelligence modifier. So that's a 15.
15. Okay, yeah. So you remember a conversation had with Harbin Wester about orcs.
Carbon Wester.
And he was talking about an orc party that had set up camp nearby, and he was he was concerned that they were gonna, cause some havoc. And some of the locals.
Okay, but that's
had-
not near Connieberry.
It was to the west of. It was west of the Tribor Trail. I can't remember if he. I'll tell you what. I'll say with a 15, you can't quite remember exactly where it was that he said the orcs were.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, but it was Harbin Wester that told us about it.
Carbon West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remembered that.
Cool.
Anyway,
Good memory.
onward.
So heading north, up into the woods. You've spent probably an hour or so. You're looking at kind of early afternoon now. By the time you get to the woods, it's not very far from town. It's probably 5 miles or so from town to maybe even shorter, maybe just a couple of miles to get to the edge of the forest. And looking into the forest, it does get quite dense and quite dark fairly quickly. And as you travel in, you kind of start to hear sounds of creaking wood, and the sound of the birds is kind of slowly disappears the further in you get into the woods, and the light fades quite considerably as well. So I would say, for anyone that doesn't have dark vision, it's,
Ooh, I wonder who that could be.
well, it's Dravik as well.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He's technically only human.
But I'd say it's dim lighting.
Yeah, Dravik's sword gives off I think it was 5 feet of light.
Yeah, I
so
think we said it was it sort of lights up a 5 foot. It lights up the square that you're in, kind of thing. So
Pretty much, yeah.
You can see what's immediately adjacent to you.
I'm okay with dim, as long as I can see something.
Yeah, you can still see something, but it's dark. It's kind of as if it's night time, and there's moonlight.
But would it be nighttime by now?
No.
Sorry.
No. So it's not nighttime. Your body clock's telling you it's not nighttime, but your vision is as if it's dark, as if it's nighttime, because the light's blocked by all the trees above.
Gotcha. Sorry, my brain didn't block that for some reason.
But yeah, it looks like quite a wild wood, dark, kind of mysterious, bit spooky at times. Every now and then you get a woohoo, woohoo. Bruce kind of pops up. Oi,
Bruce.
who's that? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, mate. But yeah, there is kind of like a natural path to follow north through the woods. It does narrow though, so you're probably now needing to walk in single file down this path.
Here's a question. Agatha is a banshee, correct?
Agatha is a banshee, yes.
Do we hear any screaming by chance? Because that's kind of what they do.
Could be peacocks.
Yeah.
No, you don't hear
Neverwinter
any.
Wood's known for its peacocks.
I'll say you don't hear any screaming. I'll say you do hear some kind of. You do hear. Trying to think how to describe it. You can hear, but you can't tell whether it's distant screaming or whether it's just wind whistling through the trees.
It doesn't come from any distinct direction.
No, I'd say every now and then you're getting sounds coming from all directions.
Gotcha.
But the majority of them seem to come from deeper into the forest.
Alrighty.
So, can I get a marching order?
I assume we don't want Dravik going first because he's on site.
Nope.
I can go first again to check for traps as we go.
And I'll follow.
In the middle, where he's kind of protected by Kava.
Sure. I'll go behind Kava, but
In front
after
of traffic.
Dravik.
Yeah, he'll Dravik in the den back.
Okay, that's fine. So
Pretty
yeah,
safe.
so heading down the path, you're probably heading down there for a good hour or so.
Damn.
Baz, can you please roll me 2d6s?
2d6s. That's a 6
Nice.
and a 2.
6 and a 2.
8.
So yeah, so
I'm trying to keep an eye out for traps.
in that case, can you? So you're trying to keep a lookout for traps. Do you want to give me a
I've
perception
fallen
check
into
then?
so many pits, Kate.
Yeah, that's true. You have.
I
You
have to at some point learn my lesson, not fall into a pit.
Okay, if you
An
can give me
investigation?
a perception check, because this is kind of you.
Perception?
Yeah, this is you. This is
Okay.
to see how well you kind of gauge what's around you as you're moving through the woods.
What was that? It's a 15.
15. Okay. So yeah, so walking down the path, you don't really notice any traps or anything like that, but you do come across a strange trail that kind of darts off to the left. It's very thin, and it kind of glitters. It's kind of glittering. It's like a glittery trail that just sort of heads into this very narrow path in the woods.
Psst, hey, you guys. Did you see this? Did you see the sparkle trail? I feel like the sparkle trail is the way we should go.
I feel like it's just
Could-
treasure.
It could be a red herring.
No, I like the sparkle trail.
That's valid. Yeah, you know.
You are-
Sorry, you're outvoted, Dravik. We're going to the sparkle
Relentlessly
trail.
optimistic.
It's sparkly. How bad could it be? It probably.
I can
leads to
sparkle
riches.
too. I'm pretty bad. Like 10 stuff, like a little bit of sparks will fly.
See, and we like you for it. So it's all coming up sparkles. We
That
gotta
one
go to
almost
Sparkle
killed me.
Trail.
No point to fall in.
It's all coming up
All
sparkles.
coming up sparkles. Okay,
That
so
was
yeah,
really
so you've got
cool.
this glittery little path to the left, and then you've got the kind of natural path that just keeps going up north. Who's going down the glittery path?
Yep.
I mean, I assume we're maintaining the same marching order.
Yeah, we're staying together, so no matter if I'm outvoted, we're going.
So yeah, you make your way down this glittery path. It's very narrow. You kind of have to push like branches and little like leaves and stuff out of the way to try and squeeze through. There are parts where you've got to kind of duck under. Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand to like move the branches for me.
Oh, nice.
And when they whip back and they whack Calvin in the face.
In the belly. They whack him in the belly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
It's like lower chest. Just dunk. I like to believe it has as Dravik person. He's just like hacking through with his like longsword, just shamelessly.
He's clearing a path for Valen. That's so thoughtful.
Yeah.
Well, Valen's in front of me, so he's still getting it.
Oh, I thought he was in the back. Okay.
No,
No, he's like the neighbor with me and Kava.
So not very far down this little trail, the glitter kind of seems to get a bit more concentrated and a bit more, a bit brighter, a bit more luminescent, and so you head further into it.
Wait. Should Valen? Could you like? Do you know anything about this glitter? Like, is this a magic glitter?
Oh, I guess I could check that out. I never thought about that.
What if it's just glitter?
I mean, I carry glitter around, but
There was a
That's just a me
15-year-old
thing.
cheerleader that dropped a bottle of glitter and I just rolled down.
could be.
Yeah, if you want to give me an
That'd be better for
Arcana
this.
check, Valen.
Okay. Arcana check.
Not that I couldn't also do
24.
an Arcana check.
24. Okay.
You did,
So-
you did ask him to, though.
I
You,
did. Not because he's better than me, though.
So you do know this glitter.
Ooh.
It's pixie dust. And another
Oh,
thing you
shit.
know about this particular type of pixie dust is that in very, very dense concentrations, it's very sticky and very luminous.
Okay.
I look
yeah.
at my feet.
Yeah, and as you kind of look around, you notice that the glitter that's kind of spread out amongst, it's on the leaves, it's on the branches, it's on the floor. It is kind of lighting the area up a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I mean, you have a thing against pixies too? Is this like a
And-
vengeance
No,
for undead and
just-
pixies?
History does not paint these kind of creatures in the most benevolent of light sometimes. They're, if I remember correctly, pixies can be like tricky and manipulative.
Okay. I guess. How bad could something that makes this much sparkles be, though? Really?
Out of character, aren't pixies fey?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm like,
So are goblins.
goblins are fey?
What?
Yeah, goblins are fey.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Disgusting
Huh.
little beasts.
But yeah, Dravic's like kind of on edge at this point. Not on edge, kind of like on alert, looking around.
Okay.
His hand, he has his sword drawn for like the light, but he's kind of like has it over his shoulder, just ready to like swing.
Yeah. This glitter is dangerous.
It's okay.
You say that now.
I'm a friend of the Fae.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. Fae touched.
I don't know.
Fucking wizards.
you should maybe go first then.
I agree with that actually.
I don't mind. I'll go first.
Okay.
Now that we know it's
Okay.
Fae, they might be. I can also communicate with them, whereas I don't think you guys can.
Ooh.
And you
Absolutely.
can. It's even though the glitter is giving off a little bit of light, it is still dim for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you move a little bit further, again, it's only a couple of minutes further down this sort of narrow little overgrown path. The glitter again gets sort of denser and denser, and the area gets more and more lit up, and then you see it kind of narrow and head up a tree, and sitting just in front of the tree at kind of eye level, you can see a shining silver spoon that just appears to be dangling, or almost as if it's dangling on a bit of string.
This seems like a trap.
No, you don't say.
like fairies know humans or adventurers, I guess.
We're like crows.
They're
We
like-
see shiny things, we follow it.
I mean,
Same
what kind
brain
of
as
spoon is
Corvin's.
it?
Kind of
Is
spoon
it a
is it?
shiny spoon? Does it got gems in it? It's
It's
just a spoon?
yeah, it's fairly shiny. The kind of the glow that it's giving off. You can probably tell because you are a connoisseur of these kind of things. It's silver. It's very very carroty silver. Silver has carrots just like gold does, doesn't it?
Oh, I thought-
Ooh,
Yeah, so it's
sure.
it's a full-on carrot silver spoon, and it does have some like little green and red and blue, little tiny stones in it. It looks like a fancy spoon.
I've definitely got my hand on the axe. Not that I didn't already,
on
but
axe.
I am looking around, looking like higher into the tree, and I start puffing out spores.
Yeah, Dravic's flames are kind of growing a little bit on like his shoulders and around his neck a little bit.
Okay.
Just in preparation.
Puffing out spores. What kind of spores are you puffing out? Are you
Like
Like
communication.
communication spores? Okay. You're just sending.
We're all
You're
tripping
spamming.
absolute
You're just spamming out into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure if it touches something that's capable of speaking, I'll or if it's intelligent, I'll detect it eventually.
Okay.
And that's out to 30 feet. So
Are we not going to talk about the spoon? The spoon that's here?
I'm keeping
Like,
my eye on it.
is the spoon, like, is that for us? Is it a
It
gift?
looks unnecessarily well made.
Do not
to
touch
be in a
that
forest.
spoon.
It's a-
Yeah, please
I
don't
have
touch the
mage
fork.
hand. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to mage hand.
No,
it.
don't do that.
It's
Hey, sorry.
rude to refuse a gift.
It's not a gift though. It's a trap, obviously.
And the sparkling, it went up to the tree, right? That's what you
Yeah, so it goes up the tree, almost in a way to it kind of catches your eye. Your eye's kind of looking at all these glitter things, and then it just narrows and heads up this tree to where the spoon is, and then it kind of, it doesn't seem to go any further than that.
I'm gonna say hello in Elvish,
Do I speak Elvish too? Hold on.
and I think
so do I.
I think they speak Elvish or Sylvan, one of the two. I don't know which one. But I'm gonna say hello in Elvish and hope someone responds.
Yes, at least fancy languages. I have Infernal.
Yeah, I'll say it in Infernal and see if it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start cursing in
Just-
Infernal.
yeah.
You speak Infernal?
time,
I
all
will
these
just
different
we'll just
languages.
start in. I have no idea.
I know
That's a
deep
long
speech.
It's constantly surprising me.
I know Common, Infernal, and Undercommon.
Look at us.
Anyone else know
So
deep
worldly.
speech?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like a
Good
drow?
job, Balin. What is even deep speech? What do you even talk to with that?
It's
Like
like
sea
this.
creatures?
You just talk really deep.
You can only talk really low.
Oh, I've got that one too.
Drow, Driders, I don't
Everyone
know,
can
they-
do deep speech.
if you try hard enough.
Oh, it's aberrations, mind flares, beholders, aboleths.
Ooh.
I hope it's none of those. That would not be good.
Why do you know that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know.
I feel like it would be marginally
These things
worse
talk-
if something responded to me and Baz or you right now. That'd be terrifying.
Do you have lots of conversations with beholders? Like, you got
Maybe
a pen
I
pal?
do.
Are they good conversation?
No.
Nah.
No, they look for too
Not
many
really.
things.
Mostly complex, trying to like make you kill yourself, like mess with you. Like, it's not a great
Kill
language to know,
yourself
honestly.
now. Oh, it's crazy.
Um,
Oh,
So yeah,
Yeah.
you say hi in all sorts of different languages, but yeah, nothing comes back.
Say something if you don't want us to take this spoon.
that's the thing. If they're Fae, they want us to take it so they can curse us or trick us or something.
predicting that Baz might grab the spoon, I'm gonna back away from the spoon just in case.
Traffic is also gonna back away a little bit, just
Yeah.
in case. Even though he's in the very far back.
I just
I'm not gonna take it, but I will cast Mage Hand and maybe just touch it.
Okay.
Just
How
touch it.
what range
wanna
does
be
Mage
standing-
Hand have on it?
Oh, Mage
think it was-
Hand. I wanted to stand at the far end of the range.
30 feet.
And yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
So when the giant net drops down, I won't be caught in it.
Well, I'm imagining I'm only 10 feet away still. Like, I thought I was really close, and now I'm, like
Oh.
10 feet away, but not super far
Okay.
backed off.
Okay, well, let's all back up. Let's all back up. Maybe this is like their doorbell, and this is how you get a hold of them. Maybe
like-
they speak through the spoon.
Or if you grab it, like one of those big cartoon nets falls on you.
Yeah, that too. That's why we're gonna stand back. We're gonna stand back. Everybody
Mage
back
hand
30
it? feet.
And I'll try and like pull it like a doorbell, like ding dong.
Okay.
Just a little tug.
Uh, So yeah, so just remind me, where is everyone? Is everyone 30? You're all 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as the mage hand pulls on this spoon, you see a blinding light coming from
Damn it.
left and right, and before you know it, it's on you, and it kind of bursts around you, or and it kind of covers you in this glittery dust, similar to the glittery dust that's on the floor.
Damn glitter.
Never comes off.
I'm not hating this. Just saying.
If
I
this
feel like
starts
it's fucking
burning, I'm
vampire.
gonna be very mad.
Can I
Are
please
we, like,
get everyone's?
We just get glitter bombed?
Can I just get everyone's AC?
No.
13.
15.
That's a 15. 15.
18.
18. Okay. So you are all now covered in glitter. However, for Baz, Dravik, and Varlin, it's kind of situated on your clothing or your armor or shield. Like it's not touching any of your skin or anything like that. Calver, however, you've got quite a lot of it. It's kind of hit you in the face, and it's kind of on your arms and on your legs,
Good,
and
directly in my eyes.
directly in your eyes. You've been glitter dusted in the eyes, and as we all know, that stuff stings, and that stuff is a little bit poisonous, and you now have the poisoned condition.
He's resistant though, right?
Resistant
I'm
to
resistant.
poison damage.
I'm resistant to poison. Where is it at? Let's see.
You know this.
Because
Because last time I got poisoned, he
Yeah,
just walked right through.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison damage.
Yeah. So
Not a saving
this,
throw, though.
this is not a saving throw. This is just it's gotcha. So yeah, you unfortunately still have the poison condition.
Can I tell if it's like a magical poison or is it just?
You can definitely tell, yeah, and from your Fey knowledge and the Arcana check that you did previously, you know that pixies are renowned for doing this kind of thing, for spraying people with dust of some kind, usually either poisoning them or charming them into doing what they wish. So as this all happens and this explosion goes off, Calver, your kind of skin starts to sting a little bit, and you hear these maybe 2 or 3 little faint giggles, and they kind of that probably sounded really weird because of my compressor and stuff like that. But, these giggles kind of fade off into the distance.
I am so sorry, Calva. I thought we would be far enough away. Oh, but you look great. I mean, fabulous.
I may look great, but I can't see well. And I go,
I mean, you're blindingly luminous.
You're all blindingly luminous. It's just Calver is also poisoned. He's got it in his eyes.
All right. I don't. Baz, this is your fault that I have to do this, but I'm gonna, help Calva out here. Like, I'll cast Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Talk me through Dispel Magic.
Any ongoing spell level 3 or lower on the target ends.
Okay, so this technically isn't an ongoing spell. This is a condition as a result of a spell.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you'd need something that removes a condition.
Well, it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
So
Yeah.
it's what it. The blind part is not magical. That's
No, that's the condition.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
it's like when-
I see.
like the fireball is magical. The burning of you is not magical.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to cast it anyway, so.
Fair enough.
It failed. Or it was
Yeah.
successful, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No, I just die because I'm only sustained by magic.
Yeah. I mean, at least this way, Calvin knows you tried.
Yeah.
We don't
It-
have any
it's-
antidotes.
It swayed my desire to kill wizards a little bit less.
Oh, good.
Did the spoon? Do I have the spoon at least?
Yeah, you've got
Did
the
I
spoon.
pull it off the
Yeah,
string?
you've pulled it off the string and you've got the spoon, but for some reason now that it's in your hand, it just looks like a plain, not even silver spoon.
Wooden
little
spoon.
stones that are in it aren't even there anymore.
Great.
Worthless. You know, Baz. You know with your knowledge of these types of things that this spoon is completely worthless.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, it
Sentimental
should be a
value.
reminder of your shame.
Should we keep going?
Don't shame me. You look amazing. You're welcome, all of you. Okay. And then
This
I'll
will
just turn
never
and
come
walk
out of
back
my
to
armor.
the bath. Yeah. It's a great thing. It softens your whole look. Makes you much more approachable.
Dear God, I'd rather jump into a furnace naked. Okay.
So yeah, there's no.
We did it, you
there's
guys.
no.
We
Oh,
got
sorry.
the spoon.
You got the spoon.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's no obvious path further now. Except to
Is
go
there
back
still-
and
Yeah,
take that path up to the north.
Dang it.
I
Yeah.
suppose we backtrack now.
Backtrack.
Like if I see the fairies, or if I don't see them, if I hear them, I'm gonna try to kill them.
I'm gonna rip their damn wings off.
I have a
Strap
strong
them to
feeling.
the
I
body
could get.
and the
I
wings
feel like
and-
I could get all three in one round if they were close enough.
Oh yeah, your clean
Probably
would be
good.
great.
So,
Yeah, I guess I'm walking, rubbing my eyes, probably making it slightly worse, but then better.
Probably to like help Calvin while he's rubbing his eyes, like cutting him along the path a bit. Just feeling terrible.
Um,
Oh man.
So heading further up north, you sorry, yeah, heading further up north. The path, it's quite narrow, but it kind of opens up a little bit. The path itself stays quite narrow, but there's kind of the grass on either side, and the trees sort of pushes away, and there's almost this kind of grove of sorts, and you can see immediately in front of you there's these 4 completely dead trees, and then behind these 4 dead trees, following the path down, you can see this huge tree, like enormous tree. We're talking probably 10, 15, 20. You're looking at like 35, 40 feet in diameter. Like it's a massive tree, and it heads up into where the kind of the foliage starts, and then just
Like a
disappears
canopy type thing.
into the canopy.
Did we get a description of where Agatha resides? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Oh, I couldn't even do a history check because Dravik wasn't there technically. Thought he was.
I thought it was the woods to the west of Coneyberry is what we were told. I have woods.
north and west. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the difference.
I'm trying to think of if we had like any like landmarks that we were told about.
Don't think so.
No.
Dead trees are an ill omen.
Just
in
take
middle
the
of a
necklace
thriving
out and
forest.
jingle it around like keys in front of a toddler. Like maybe that'll just bring her out.
I'll do-
Jingle, jingle,
I'll,
jingle, jingle.
I'll take the necklace out of my pack and I'll put it on.
Oh, well, that's ballsy.
You look even more fabulous now, Valen.
I'm literally, yeah.
See, it like matches your like flowing hair, so it just
Oh.
goes along.
I
so
love this look for us, you guys.
Like I said, Avernus naked.
I need
Yeah.
a shower.
You're like some kind of really bad 80s, like,
Yeah,
music
like
group
a
or
hair
something.
metal glam band.
We
Yes.
what's the band? Oh my god.
Twisted Sister.
Yep, I was gonna say we're like Twisted Sister. We're just all dressed up as fabulous women now.
I love it. I'm here for it.
We're not gonna take it. Oh god. Okay.
Ah.
I think Dravik, being the big brave boy he is gonna kind of step towards they're just dead. They're like rotting, like
Wait.
rot.
Yeah,
Dravik,
yeah.
you gotta stay in the back.
He's wandering off by himself.
You're all hesitating. Step forward. They're dead trees.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, Dravik's kind of stepping forward. Yeah, he's not like outwardly hostile. He has a sword over his shoulder for the
Okay.
light.
I am.
I think I lost you there for a little bit.
Who's in, yeah, who's in the lead for us moving?
Probably
Dravik.
now.
Yeah, so it was Baz, you, Val, and then Dravik, but I think Dravik has stepped up to take the lead. But the path itself is narrow, but you can easily stand either side of the path now, so you don't have to be in single file anymore if you don't want to.
I feel
I will say though, Baz and Calva, with your dark vision, how far is the dark vision again? 120
60.
feet?
60 feet.
Oh.
I think Vati was
Vati had
120.
120.
He was
Vati
just
had 100.
he was
It
just so
was.
busting with his vision.
Oh yeah, he was.
Gloomstalker and Elf made that so far.
Uh,
So yeah. So I'll say, I mean, you wouldn't have been able to see this tree unless you were 120 feet away. So I'll say you are currently 120 feet away from this tree, and you can just kind of make out at the base of this tree in front of you. There's almost like a natural opening. I don't know what they're called in trees. You know how sometimes trees just have like
hole.
that. Yeah, like that kind of opening. in the
BOLE.
tree.
Yeah. Between, yeah.
That's a new word.
And it looks quite large.
Like we could fit in it, even me and Calva.
From this distance,
Well, I
it kind
couldn't
of looks
see,
like you
but-
probably could.
Gotcha. Dang. Okay. Well, Dravik not being able to see, having no contact, is still kind of going forward. Hesitantly and somewhat slowly, but he's still kind of moving.
do you know things about banshees, like where they live?
Not particularly, I just know undead in general.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow you, and I'm gonna hang back by Calva because I feel bad that I got him poisoned, and I'm gonna protect him. I know how it feels, buddy. I've been there.
Yeah, you do.
I'll stay behind Dravik, so I'll kind of follow him, but like 20 feet back.
Okay.
Healthy distance.
So we've got Dravik up in front, and then we've got Calva and Baz sort of side by side behind Dravik, and then Varlin hanging back about 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you get closer, Calva and Baz, with your dark vision, you can kind of see in this. What did you say it was called? An owl.
I called it a bowl, and that's probably not technically
Bowl.
correct, but bowl will work.
Yeah.
We'll know what you're talking about for now.
Cool. Yeah, let's call it that then.
The
So you
trunk of the
you
tree.
look inside this bowl, and you can almost make out at the base of it. There's almost like these kind of natural steps that seem to head up and in to the tree, and then moving a few feet closer, you start to see kind of inside. There's what appears to be a wooden table with a chair sat behind it, and there's kind of light kind of, I think it's all grayscale in your dark vision from memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't sort of make out colors or anything, but it looks like the inside of this tree is decorated in some way.
Dang, I can't see this. I have questions. Fuck.
I will describe what I see and say that it seems like this is like a living space for something.
Does it seem to be Elvish architecture?
I just go call out to her.
Me.
You could
Somebody.
use the wood. I'll use the wooden spoon to like knock on the edge of the tree.
Valon
Hello?
has the necklace. He can hold it out and kind of egg her on a little bit if he wants to.
Hello.
So you're-
Anybody home?
So you're heading all the way up to the tree?
To the
That was-
trunk, the outside of it.
The trunk of the
So
tree?
we're
to,
still
like,
healthy
knock on
distance,
the
yeah.
trunk.
So, moving up towards the trunk of the tree, you get within probably 20 feet of the tree where the steps are, and you're kind of now in the center of where these 4 dead trees intersect.
Arena.
God damn
And
it.
you kind of start looking up these trees now, and where the branches kind of end, you see kind of this white sort of sticky substance that appears to be attached to these trees, and it almost seems to link the 4 of them together.
Oh no.
Looking directly above, you see 2 enormous spiders, and they both descend down and drop down on top of you. And
This is
Like-
awful.
Like repelling people.
They're like Black Ops soldiers.
So who are they dropping down? So who are they dropping down on?
You.
so they
We
so
just like
so we had Dravik up in front,
Yeah.
Baz, and I tell you what I'll do, let's get some let's get a map going, guys. Let's get
Wow.
it.
Ooh.
Oh,
First battle map back in the game.
Battle map, battle map.
Okay, should
Christ.
all
Get
be
his
on the
hand
map now.
drawn. It's
I
so
can't
beautiful.
see shit.
Yeah, you
I
were,
see
that's right.
nothing.
You and Valen won't be able to see anything.
I can.
Yep.
Don't worry. I'll tell you where to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, we'll describe it for you.
I
I'm
don't
in
trust
the
no
maw of
one.
a giant spider.
A fireball is gonna hit them though, so
It's gonna hit everybody.
Okay, so we've got a map now. Yeah, so Dravik, you're there, and then we had Calver and Baz immediately behind, and then yeah, Valen was kind of lingering down behind. So Valen, you're sort of outside of this. You're seeing this all happen in front of you, and the spiders
Nice.
are dropping down. The yeah, I tell you what, this might actually be a good point to take a little 10-minute break,
Oh man.
cool.
and we'll get this set up and
Let's kill some spiders.
get stuck into some spider
Coming to
battles.
exterminate.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, not a fan of spiders.
Neither am I. I'm arachnophobic.
Same. Don't
Yeah,
like
so
'em.
anyone watching along, we'll be back in, should we say 10 minutes? Is that going to be enough for
Sure.
people to have a bit of a break? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, cool. We're back in 10 minutes.
See you in 10.
See ya.
Ish.
close switch bags. Fuck.
Radio, hello, and welcome back. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Let's get some fight music.
Let's find some spiders.
Let's roll some initiatives. And let's
Ready
get
to
some-
take my
some
giant
fighting.
newspaper.
Damn, it's
Oh,
not much
yeah.
better.
Oh yeah.
I still can't see anything, so it doesn't even matter.
You can. Don't worry. We all did better than you.
Oh well, thanks. Very comforting.
I got another natural 20.
Dang.
What? That's crazy.
I'm on fire today.
Right. Is everyone updated? Oh,
Yep. We're missing some spiders.
So get rid of. So, Baswin, did you get a 26?
I got a 26.
Calva,
A natural
23?
20.
Yep.
Varlin, 22?
Oh, my luck saved.
John? Varlin, 22?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Whoa.
Keep
Dravik,
pressing
21?
No.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. Okay, good. Oh, wow. There's a lot of... Okay, what's up with the turn order, guys? Let me have a look.
I
Let's
don't
try and
know.
work this
Looks
out.
right to me.
So
It looks like it. Yeah.
I've got 3 Draviks and 2 Varlins in there on mine.
Oh dear.
So, Dravik, did you say you
Weird.
got a 10?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Yeah. Let me get rid of that Dravik and that Dravik. Varlin, did you get a 22 or did you get a 12?
22.
Or a 12?
No, 22.
Okay, all right. Take your word for it. Oh, I've got another cavalry.
It's in the log. It's in the log.
Yeah. That's true. I could use the log. Yeah, wow. A 26, a 23, and a 22.
And a 10.
I'm the problem child, I see.
Okay, so these 2 spiders, they're quite big spiders. I can't actually remember off the top of my head exactly how big these spiders are, but from memory, I need to make them bigger.
They're
because
simple
large.
house spiders. They're nothing bigger than a nothing bigger than a
Regular-
daddy long leg or something.
Regular little spiders. We got
Yeah, it's
nervous.
not no giant 10-foot wide spider that can eat me in one bite.
Yeah, I mean, so that's pretty much what it is. It's like
Oh, well,
big,
yeah, thanks,
you know,
Kane.
big,
Thank you very much.
big,
I appreciate that.
huge, humongous, large, monstrous spider, and they both descend down. They kind of descend down on top, but just so that they don't end up in your space, they're going to end up either side of you.
So for Calva being poisoned, that means that like everything's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, so everything for Calva will be at disadvantage.
big.
I think that's the only downside for poisoned. Yeah, attacks and
Oh,
ability checks.
just that.
Just that.
That
The one thing.
sucks.
just
The one thing we
Calva
do.
does. The one thing that Calva does, he does with disadvantage.
What he does best is hit things, and he can't even do that right now.
Nope.
So first
Oh,
up we have
man.
Baz.
Oh, that's right. It's me first. So I'm going to oh shoot! I don't think I cast False Life on myself today. So
Well, did we rest before we got here? 'Cause
We-
last
yeah,
time we rested, we did false life.
Yeah,
and-
I'll say.
and-
I'll say that you can cast false. Let's just say that you did cast false life because I know you did that
Okay.
on the first morning, and you know
I did that.
you didn't remember. You didn't remember. I don't want to punish you for not remembering to do it every single
Yeah.
day that you're traveling. So
Okay.
same
Well,
goes with mage
so
armor
then-
as well. John, if you want to give yourself mage armor.
Yeah, I kind of just, that's what I've been doing. I kind of just at the start of each day, I just take off a spell slot. It's the mage armor.
Cool. No, yeah, I'm more than happy to go with that for both of you.
I'm gonna do a short sword attack with sneak attack, right? Because somebody's adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
get sneak attack
Dravic's
on that.
adjacent. I'll go to the one that's next to me. So I'm gonna go for it with my short sword. What does it say offhand? Okay. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba. That is a 21.
21's
to
gonna
hit.
hit.
Ba-ba-da. Yeah. Let's do that. Sneak attack damage. Only 13. That's not so bad. So 13 damage, and then I'm gonna use my offhand to do a second dagger attack.
Yeah, go for it. And that's using Nick as well, isn't it? So it's not a bonus action.
Yep, just part of the attack.
16 hits.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
It wouldn't be sneak attack though.
it wouldn't be. Yeah,
It's only one.
it's not sneak. Yeah,
it's
you
only
get
2
you only get
damage.
sneak attack on 1 attack. Just
Yeah.
going back though, because your first attack was with short sword, which doesn't have
Mhm.
Nick.
Yeah, which is Vex.
Yeah. So and Vex. What does Vex do again?
So it would take up
I
my
get- I-
bonus action
I
to
think
do
Vex makes
the.
them at disadvantage. I think.
Vex. You
Vex-
have advantage on your next attack roll
Advantage.
against that creature. So yeah, make sure you. So you'll have advantage on this dagger attack. So if you want to roll again, see if you get a crit.
Okay.
I didn't know
let's
Mastery's
see.
stacked like that. Wow.
Yeah, you
Dang.
can have multiple ones sometimes.
Nick. Okay.
Masters are still weird to me. I don't fully understand them yet, but
So it's 21, but the damage is only like I don't get to add my proficiency or anything to it again, right? So it's
You
literally
get a
just a
proficiency,
1d4.
You just don't get your strength.
Yeah. So it's not proficiency. But you do add your modifier to it still. But you just don't get.
So is it 1d4 plus 1 or just 1 for the
Uh,
damage?
So.
You don't add your
Oh,
ability.
you don't.
still
Yeah,
get
sorry, you
so
don't add your
confused.
ability modifier. No, you're right.
So
It
it's
is-
just a
it's
1d4.
just a straight damage roll. Yeah,
Okay, that's a 3.
3.
I rolled
okay.
it manual.
3 damage with that. Okay.
And so that was that my attack and my bonus attack because I
I
was
don't think
Vex,
so.
they
So
did Vex?
Nick, when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part. Yeah,
yeah, it's just
I think it
something-
probably is. Yes, I think if you
because what we've been
if your
doing
short
is
sword had
because
Nick,
it's a light weapon. But because dagger has Nick in it because it's
yeah. So I think
when
it's
you
if,
make an extra attack of the light property, so because the dagger is light, you can make it as part of the attack instead of bonus.
I think
I think we did it for Vati as well.
Yeah, I feel like that might be how we've been doing it. So we'll keep doing it that way. But I might just do a bit of looking into that one because the way I read it, it's that I read it that if you did an attack with a dagger, then you could use Nick to make an extra attack with something with a light weapon, with the light property. And it might be that going
okay.
forward you might just have to dagger first and then short sword. But
Yeah. I mean, that'd be weird if that's how it is because nothing in D&D has ever been, everything's always been like sword and then dagger.
yeah.
I think it doesn't matter which weapon you use. I don't
Yeah.
think as long as you use it, as long as they're
Okay.
light in that situation.
Yeah, well, we'll roll with that because I think that's how we've been doing it anyway. And like thematically, that makes sense to do it that way. But I'll make a note just to have a look into it. So yes, you've still got a bonus action.
For my bonus action, what do I want to do? I will disengage. No,
Okay.
I'm not going
Oh.
to disengage. I'm going to use my movement to move my bad self right around to the other side, so that we are flanking to give Dravik advantage.
Okay.
Which I probably should have done for you, Calva, because you're at disadvantage.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just freestyle over here on my own.
That's right. And for bonus action, I don't think I have any other bonus action things. What do I? Steady aim? I could do steady aim to give myself advantage, but I already have it, so that's fine. I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Nice. So ending your turn, we move on to cover.
I am going to rage. I believe that should have marked one off. And then I am going to do my life-giving force. Which will give me 6 temporary hit points. I think. Let me see what that is. Actually,
Is it 1 per level?
I think it's. I might need to look that one up.
Yeah, feel free
It's
to just
either-
give yourself
it's
give yourself
either my
6. Yeah,
It's either my bonus. It might be my.
Yeah,
So it's
just
one-
I'll tell you what.
it's
Just,
one
if you
of
just give yourself 6 for now, and then yeah,
I'll figure it out.
Have
I'll
a
look it
little
up in a
look at it later
second.
on.
I'm not worried about these guys anyway. I'm already poisoned. What are they gonna do? Poison me again?
I hope they're not like her pets or something, because
Well, they're about to die. Sorry, guys.
yeah, exactly.
If they're her pets, where are euthanasia?
I'm going to then double attack this spider here in front of me. I'm going
Okay.
to double great axe him.
Go for it.
And where's my great axe attack at? I'm going to set disadvantage real quick, since I'm probably going to be doing everything at disadvantage for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even with disadvantage, they both still hit. It's amazing rolls.
You know what? We can call him very lucky because he would have got 2 crits. Those, well, let's call it 1 because I rolled 2 20s in that.
Yeah.
That
crazy.
you really did. That
We
sucks.
should totally count those.
Oh
He
man. I'm sorry.
21
I
points
had
of
to touch the spoon.
21 points of damage.
Yeah.
The most obvious trap. I was like, it's so obvious that it can't like actually
you-
be what it is, right?
You
like,
can't not, you could not do it though.
like you would have regretted the rest of your life if I didn't touch that spoon.
No,
'Cause
no,
you
I'd have been
wouldn't
very happy.
known. You would have never known. What's 2 crits in a row?
A lot of damage, probably a dead spider.
What
It would be
it
an
worth
absolute
to
boatload of damage.
when we have a
to cover.
spoon now?
And I feel like that's probably my turn for that one. I'm not gonna
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else I want to use right now. So
Okay. So yeah, so two swift slices with your blade, and you you do a decent amount of damage. You can tell there's a little bit of blood coming out. It's like a greeny color, pussy, bubbly blood that oozes
Yeah.
out
Ew.
from the spider. Ending
Gross.
Calv's turn, we move on to Varlin.
So just to clarify, I can only see Dravik right now because he's glowing.
You can see all of your friends. Because they're all glowing with the pixie dust.
But I can't see the spiders.
I would say you. Let's say it's kind of lighting them up a little bit. So I'll say you can make attacks, but with disadvantage.
That's what I figured. Okay, I'm gonna cast haste on Dravik.
Okay.
Oh,
What does haste do?
shit, that's amazing.
I cast it so you can read it
Oh,
in the log. Yeah.
It's like the best spell ever.
ever?
Oh, damn!
It's incredible.
So let's see. So speed is doubled. You gain +2 to
Plus
your
2
armor
AC.
class. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns. The action can be used
Yeah.
to take only the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or utilize action.
Holy
That's brutal.
shit.
Yeah,
When the
it's
spell
incredible.
ends, the target is incapacitated and has speed of 0 until the
Oh,
end of its next
wow.
turn.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
At
you
least it's
start.
concentration. Just don't get hit.
Yeah, that's my plan. And then I will move because I'm within 30 feet, but I think after I cast it, I can move away and it's still in effect, right?
Yeah. Once you've cast it, it's on. I don't think you need to
Holy-
be within a certain range to keep it going.
Yeah.
It's just the range to cast it within, and then you're good, I think.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
in that
I think
case,
I think if there was a range limitation that you had to stay in, it would say, because I think like Witch Bolt, for example, I think Witch Bolt has like you need to stay within a certain range, I think. But yeah, I don't think with haste. I think haste is fine.
No,
Cool.
That's on that.
then I'll move 25 feet away.
Okay.
So like there.
There's more spiders out there, dude.
What? Well, I can't see. I just know something bad's going on over there, and I see spiders. So I'm moving back, regardless of whether there's some behind me or not.
You start hearing Shelob from fucking Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll say the kind of the glowing light that you're giving off, you can see enough to kind of make your way back safely without tripping over or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll end my turn.
Cool.
There is
So-
a cantrip called Light. I don't know if you know about it. But
I know. I just haven't taken it yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's also one called Prestidigitation, which you could have used to clean all the dust off you, but that's fine. You didn't do it.
Yeah, but I'm glowing. So if I clean the dust off,
You
I
won't
wouldn't
be
be
able to see.
glowing.
That is very true.
Yeah, and I worked really hard to get us that glitter, so you
Yeah.
best not be wiping it off.
Okay, so... I've just realised I put damage on the wrong spider, so just bear with me 2 seconds while I correct that. Yeah, so the spider that is next to you, Baz, after taking those hits, is going to lash out at you with two launches with its jaw, with its fangs, with its, what would you call them?
Mandibles.
Mandibles.
I
Love
guess.
it. First one
as long as,
misses.
as long as there's a sound effect with it, it's fine.
Second one, it's going to be a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit. I got
Okay.
15 AC.
They both miss, so you're dodging out of the way as this spider kind of comes at you twice to try and bite you.
Can't
and
touch
then
this.
after that, it takes 2 bites at you and then disappears.
Like
Bastard!
Gone. Uh,
It's a phase spider?
and
Oh,
so
sons of-
we move on to
It is.
Dravik.
It's just entirely gone.
It just completely disappeared.
Okay, I can't see. Where's the closest one to me?
So you can hear noises like directly behind you.
Yeah,
You can
the
hear
thing that's
Calva
shaped like
kind
a
of
mushroom.
groaning and
Like this
um,
way?
Yeah, in that direction. You can hear kind of pincers going and tippy tappy of feet. Ugh, I hate
If I
spiders.
move 5 feet, am I hitting it? Like, am I within range?
Yeah, so there you'll be within range, and I'll say that you
Okay, cool.
you can just see it.
I don't like that. I don't like. I can see a spider face in the darkness.
But your
Awful.
your attacks will be
It's
so you've got advantage from haste, but you've got disadvantage because you can only just see it. So I'll say it's just a straight roll
Cancel
on
out. All right, cool.
on your attacks. Wait, you didn't have advantage on attacks anyway. It's
No.
just on dexterity saving throws. So sorry, yeah, you have disadvantage then.
I can give myself advantage somehow, though. I know that one of my abilities I can do that with. Let me see.
Or you could flank it.
Oh, true. Where would I have to move to do that?
So I can move you around there. You kind of feel your way around the spider.
So excuse
Get
me.
around there.
Excuse me.
I tried to like kite and stuff. Like, don't mind me. Sorry, I can't see.
Moving down
Sorry,
the plain
sorry.
aisle.
My fault. My bad. Sorry. Okay. So that means I have 3 full actions, I think, or 2 full attacks and two full actions. Because I have my regular attack and extra attack for 5th level, and then
Yeah.
an extra
You get an
like,
additional
action in general.
Yeah, and then when you
Which could
use
be an
that
attack.
action to make an attack, you can. Oh, it says in the text 1 attack only. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah.
3 attacks.
You don't get the double. You don't get the double up, but
No, yeah.
Yeah, that would've been
Gotcha.
cool.
I'm like, darn, that would have been cool.
But yeah,
Oh,
so you
amazing.
get you get your extra, you get attack, you get your extra attack, and then you get to use haste to make another attack if you want.
Attack one more time. Now let me read this real quick to see if this works the way I'm thinking.
It's an
No, that's
ability that says if
uh,
you attack 3 times in a row.
You win the game.
Once per turn. Darn, I can't do that. All 3 attacks. That's right. Okay, so first attack, I'm gonna swing with my great sword. Let's see. That is
Yeah, 18's gonna hit.
for 11 slashing. I'm gonna use one of my feet for the 1d4 fire damage. I can do once per turn. That'll be 2 additional fire damage.
Okay.
And then second attack will be an 11 to hit.
11 is gonna miss.
Can I
As
change
the spider
that?
just kind of tippy tappies around the strike.
I swear there's something I can do that I can change that or like add another die to it somehow. maybe not. Maybe just tweak. Okay. Then I'll do my third attack.
Go for it.
I also have my great sword. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
That'll be 8 more slashing. And then, are the spiders large creatures or bigger?
Large. Yeah, they're large creatures.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a free action to use heal cut. When I hit a creature that's large or smaller with a melee weapon attack, I can spend 1 focus point to force them to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I believe that was.
Oh, cool.
I believe that was DC.
I'd say it'd probably just be your
14.
strength. I'd say it'd be your it'd be like 8 plus proficiency plus strength modifier. I think it's what we did last time.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 14 then.
14. So it fails and is
Okay.
knocked prone.
Yeah. It is knocked
Ooh.
prone, yes.
Oh.
Even
And-
with 8 legs, one heel chop just took it out.
Yeah.
And
That was the
as
Achilles
my
heel, just the one.
as my
The one.
bonus action, I'm going to spend 2 more focus points for the wildly named Majestic to make it where all attacks against me have disadvantage at the start of my next turn.
Okay, cool.
And now I'll pass from there.
Nice one. Yeah,
So
nice.
focused.
Nice action.
I'm so focused.
You're so much focus.
We
My focus
move.
points went up too when I leveled up.
We move on to the spider then, and it's kind of writhing around on the floor. There's kind of this green, pussy, bubbly blood spewing out all over the place. It looks in real pain, and then just like its friend did, it completely disappears. And we move on to Baz. And so you can't see anything around you, but you are still in initiative.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna run toward the door and knock on the wood again and be like, Agatha, if you're in there, call these spiders off. And
Okay.
end my turn.
Yeah, you get
What else I can do?
you get no response. Ending Baz's turn, we move on to
That's my
Calva.
turn.
All right, I stay in place, but I am going to delay my turn.
Oh, I forgot you
until-
could hold actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna delay until I see an enemy.
Okay.
Um,
So you're
somebody that's not us, I should say. If I see somebody else up here that is not us, I am
Okay.
moving towards and attacking it, probably.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fine for this, but I'm not sure whether you can move and attack as a held action.
Oh, I don't have to move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fine.
only attack.
But yeah, so you're holding an attack on an enemy that comes within range. Ending Calva's turn, we move on to Varlin.
Do I see any like rocks around me?
Rocks. Probably
I've
not
got a bag
any
of useless
rocks. No, you see sort of twigs and branches and bits and pieces like that, but
Yeah,
probably
no,
not
that's
a
fair.
lot in the way of rocks.
What's in my inventory?
Do you have rocks in your inventory?
No,
I do.
unfortunately not.
I got
believe
everything in there.
You have everything in there, yes.
I do. I was from the first. It was a bag of useless rocks that I got from like a goblin the first day.
Yeah, I think it was. I was thinking it was a bag of
Yeah.
bones, but it wasn't, was it? It was a bag of rocks.
Nope.
And
Yep.
yeah, that's funny. It's funny that that's come full circle because that was just like a
I
panic in the moment. I'm like, they haven't got
Yeah.
anything, but she's rolled so high, I have to give her something. Bag of
Yeah, I
rocks.
think it was my first. It was my first theft. My first successful theft. It's a useless bag of rocks.
Okay, in that case, so I can't see anything.
And you
I have-
can move, and you can move for a ready to action. You can.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
you can ready a move and
Okay.
an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Shoot. Okay, well, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna hold action a firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yeah, and
okay,
so,
yeah.
and for the record, if you hold a spell and don't cast it, you lose the spell anyway.
It's a cantrip.
It's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
So
Yeah.
just but for future
But
reference,
for spell slots.
Oh,
cool. That
right,
is-
okay.
That is good pointing out.
Yeah, good to know.
Okay, so ending Varlin's turn. Let's say, as you are kind of you buy this trunk of the tree, you're knocking on it, you're shouting out, and then all of a sudden appears a giant spider, and it is going to try and take a bite out of you twice.
Okay.
The first one's going to be.
I get to do my reaction.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, do your reaction first.
Did you? You didn't hold, right, Baz? You didn't, right?
Nope.
No.
I did not.
I'm over here trying to use Twitch as the VTT.
Yeah, I know. I use it too.
Yeah.
Because it's all visible there.
Click,
That's why I
clicking.
like doing that.
Furiously clicking. So I'm gonna move forward one, I guess, and swing, and we're gonna try to double tap this thing.
Okay, go for it.
Dang. Damn.
Yeah, wow. So yeah, swinging around, like flailing your sword around like a maniac, not making contact with anything at all. The kind of these
24
big.
and a 16. Ah, just wasted.
Yeah, all of those rolls would have hit.
Oh.
But yeah, these big giant
Oh.
legs are just kind of dancing around your greatsword as you're swinging them. But nothing connects. Is there anything
Okay.
else from Calvin?
No.
No?
Currently no.
Okay. Oh, I mean, yeah, you couldn't anyway because you're just doing your held action.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go back to the two
Yeah.
lunges.
So- Wherever that spider was in initiative, I get put in right above it then. So I get moved in initiative.
Do you? You don't just go back to initiative?
No. I think you get put back in where you reacted.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll stay at 23. It's cool with me.
Yeah, I think for now we'll stay at 23. Just but yeah, I have a bit of look into that because that actually sounds like an interesting. Even if it is a homebrew rule, that sounds interesting, and that might be a cool thing to implement.
Oh, do I also reaction firebolt the spider?
Yeah, you would.
Okay. At disadvantage though, right?
At disadvantage, yeah, because you can just barely see it.
Okay. 11 to hit.
11 to hit, so yeah, your firebolt kind of shoots off
It's-
over one of its shoulders and just hits
Yeah.
the wooden.
Advantage.
The wooden tree.
Killing us. We would all hit those.
So yeah, after all of that, we are still just going back to taking some bites. So unfortunately, they both hit, and you take,
Uncanny dodge for one, at least.
uncanny dodge. Talk me through uncanny dodge.
It says you can take a reaction to halve the attack's damage against you, round down.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's a
Reaction.
great shout. So that would it be just one of the attacks?
Just one of the attacks
Yeah.
is halved. Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. So this first attack, so it hits you for 5 piercing damage plus
Okay.
10 points of poison damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Zoinks.
So, what gets halved?
All of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because it's just halving all damage, isn't it?
Was that already halved?
No, so 10. So that's 15. 15 total damage.
Round.
So you'd halve that down to 7.
Okay.
That's the first
Alright.
attack. And then the second attack is going to do, 12 points of piercing damage,
Okay. Oh,
plus 7 points of poison damage.
Holy.
okay.
Okay. Said okay.
Okay. I'm doing fine. I'm good. I'm strong.
Okay, so that is the spiders go out of the way. You spot. Well, you probably don't spot it because you're probably not looking at it, but you hear coming from within the tree. You hear a noise.
Ooh.
As this spectral image appears at the steps at the base of the tree.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Who damages my house?
The spiders, obviously.
I point at the spider.
Spiders do not know firebolt. Ah!
Good job, Valen.
As soon as hearing this, you hear Dravik returns like with a battle cry, and his flames burst up. He's pissed. The spider's gone, and now he's hearing a band a few feet from him. He's going nuts.
This is
she is going to.
Don't do it, girl.
Yeah,
we
so
got shiny stuff for you.
She's going to move within range of you, Baz. And the first thing that she's going to do is she's looking at you like dead in the face, and her jaw just drops and her mouth opens up. But as it does, it's like stringy texture, spectral sort of texture, like kind of sticks and slobbers, and it's a bit like in the Matrix when he first meets Agent Smith and his mouth all of a sudden shuts and it's like that. So that's going on right in front of you. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I got no help on this one. That's a 1.
A 1. Okay, yeah. So you are frightened.
Remember those 20s we were rolling earlier?
Yeah, I do recall. The universe is balanced. Okay, so I'm frightened. I can't move any closer, but she's right in my face.
Yeah, so you can't willingly move closer to her, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
While she's
in sight. Yeah. But she also is going to lash out with you. She's got like this kind of claws on the end of her hands. Her fingers are kind of like sharpened
are you for real?
into edges. So she is going to launch at you with that twice. One's going to hit and one is going to miss.
I already used my reaction, right? Or is this another? Yeah. Is this a new fresh round?
No, you have already used your reaction.
Okay.
So that's going to do 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to necrotic damage. So
okay,
that is
so 5.
Half of 11 is 5. Okay.
Okay. And that will.
And that was one attack, or the second attack? Because you said there was 2, right?
Yeah, there was 2. So that was 1 attack. Yeah, I haven't rolled the damage for the second one.
I mean, what?
Yeah, another 8 points of necrotic damage.
Who said that? Okay, so that's 4. Whew, that's coming in clutch. That
that's a lot. That's a lot of hits that Baz has just taken. So that's ends Agatha's turn, and we will move on to Dravik.
So using the Twitch as my VTT right now, if I move 15 feet diagonally towards the spider and the tree and such, would Baz be within, let me see, I think it was 30 feet radius, 15 foot radius? Would she be in that?
Yeah, you could move within melee range of the spider and have Baz be within 15 foot radius.
That's not good. It wouldn't do a lot, but it's still fire damage that would hurt a little bit. How should I do the AoE thing I have? I'm just gonna take swings at the spider then, since it's the closest thing to me.
Okay, so moving to the square or the square up?
I can't see, so
Oh, sorry.
I was trying to be right behind the spider where I'm flanking with Baz.
Cool. Yep, you're there now.
Alrighty,
So yeah,
and then I'm
go ahead and
gonna
talk.
first hit my greatsword will be a 25 to hit.
Yeah,
Aha.
that's definitely gonna hit.
Almost not 22. So close. That's gonna be 5 slashing.
It's
And
too
I'm
blunt, man.
I'm gonna do my 1d4 fire damage for 4 fire damage. Then, if it's still standing, I'm gonna do attack number 2 for a 22 to hit
Nice.
for 11 more slashing. Then, since I have haste still, I assume. These are.
Sorry, I'm just having a moment. No, nobody's hit this spider yet, have they?
Yeah.
I think we
Sorry,
hit both of
I mean
them.
this turn. Has anyone hit this spider this turn?
No.
No, because you
No,
missed.
I airballed it.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
So did I.
Yep.
Okay,
Do you
sorry,
get fire
yeah,
damage on
so-
those?
How much total damage?
So far, it's been 11, 15, 20 damage altogether.
20 damage altogether. Okay. Yeah.
I have one more attack too.
Is it burning?
No, sadly, the Hellfire
Oh.
Greatsword is mainly just for aesthetic. I wish it did actual fire damage, but it doesn't.
It just looks cute.
Just looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Now it's
I'm
all
gonna.
sparkly too.
One day I'll get a
Yeah,
fire,
it's a
fire sword.
sparkly, flaming greatsword.
It's literally just glitter.
I'm trying to
And
light it
then-
on fire so I can see it.
Last attack is 13 to hit.
Yeah, so 13 is going to
You don't have
miss.
dancing lights. You don't have
Nope.
anything.
13 misses.
Well-
Okay.
You took all the dark side spells.
I have continual flame, but I don't have a rock to cast it on. So
Well, then, since I have no more actual actions, I'm going to use one more free action for something called Severance. When I hit the attack creature like melee attack, I can spend 2 focus points to force them to make a con saving throw. On a failure, the target is dealt a wound that causes them to suffer disadvantage on all their attack rolls for the rest of the encounter.
Right, okay, so con
At
save.
the end of the
Oh,
turns, they
heavy.
repeat that saving throw.
And you're using that
That's
on
good.
Agatha?
On the spider.
On the
So,
yeah, I didn't
I
hit
can't reach
Agatha.
Agatha yet.
Yeah, so it's a fail. So it
Awesome.
has disadvantage on all of their attack rolls for the rest of the
For
encounter.
the rest of the encounter.
And it does a
But
save
every-
at the
at the end of
its
it-
turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
every turn it makes, it can make that save again.
Cool. No.
And then I will
Great.
pass from there.
Okay. So we move on to
Spider.
spider times.
If I get flanked by spiders, I'm exploding. I'm just gonna do
Uh,
AoE with no my rotation.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like this spider just had its turn. Has everyone had a turn since this spider came back?
The other spider hasn't came back, and I think
I
you used the
don't-
spiders out of order.
Yeah,
I
might have
think-
possibly. Yeah, no. Has everyone had a turn since this spider here reappeared?
I don't think so, because
no, I just
The
use
last
I
thing
just
I
use my
did was-
reaction.
Yeah, so Calva used a reaction. Yes, I think
Yeah.
I have got some numbers.
Only person that hasn't went since that spider is Baz.
Yeah, so I did get some numbers slightly mixed up, but that is fine.
Valen didn't
Um,
go yet either, did he?
So what we'll do is we'll move straight on to Baz.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it came out.
Oh man.
It took attacks from.
Yeah, it hit her twice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
Whoa.
fine. That's on me. That. Oh, I know what I did. Bear with me a second, guys. I did that.
There was an 11 spider in
It
there
will
somewhere,
all
but it's
make-
gone.
It will all make sense. Because this spider should have.
Did you break
21.
it?
So that's what it was. I'd written the wrong initiative on that spider. Okay, cool.
Ah.
So so that went and then Agatha came out, and then we had Dravik, and then we're back to Baz at the top of the round. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries. It
It's
gave me
a bit
time
more
to think
confusing
about.
than it seems. And I'll yeah. Okay, Baz, what's up? What's cracking?
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud, which is a 20-foot radius. I'm gonna cast it so that Agatha is in it on that very edge, so it like spirals back around her whole house, like her
Okay.
whole tree house, but catches her like in the edge of it, which obscures her so she's not like visible, right?
Yeah, because fog cloud, does that make you obscured?
It's heavy obstruction, I think.
Yeah. Where's my?
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Heavily obscured. So creatures have the blinded condition. Yeah. So how big?
Okay, I
how
want
big
to
is it?
cast it. If I can draw, can I draw? Let's see here. It's
Yeah,
20-foot
sure.
radius. I can draw. Hold on. Oh, I figured it out. Okay, so I want to like catch her in it. Oh shoot. I want to catch her in it, but
So if
maybe
you-
like this.
If you draw it, you can then move it around
Kind of.
after you've drawn it.
Did I do that?
Oh, I would use the ellipse thing to draw it, like the circle button.
Okay, I don't know how to undo what I just did.
That's
Then.
right. I think I can.
I say this all the time. How to undo what I just did.
So what is it? 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Which is going to make it a 40-foot diameter, isn't it?
40.
Yeah, eight squares.
8 squares. Oh shoot, I'm having a hard time.
Jesus.
Well, I just.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 squares there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8 squares. So you wanted to do it
Okay.
like
So kind
that?
of like that, but can we move it more towards to catch so that this area, because I'm gonna hide in it over.
Okay, so you, yeah, well, we can do it on both of you
Shoot.
like that if you want.
How'd you move it?
It might
Yeah,
only
like
be-
that, like
Okay.
that. Sorry,
Okay.
perfect.
Cool,
like
cool,
that.
cool.
Okay. So now we're both obscured in it. I'm and I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action from the. I'm
Yeah, I
not.
don't-
I'm in melee with Agatha and with the spider, right?
Yes.
So I'd only get
but
to disengage with one.
yeah, I mean, if you're heavily obscured, then
They can't see you.
no
anyway.
one can see you, so you can just walk away. So you don't,
Oh,
you,
yeah?
don't, you don't have to disengage.
I don't need to disengage. Okay.
Nice.
They don't.
Um.
They don't know you are.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna move up here like a little bit deeper into the cloud and use my bonus action to hide, I guess,
Okay,
to just stealth into the bush a little bit.
cool. Yep. No, that's yeah, sounds great. Good, cool.
I'm in survival mode right now.
Homer Simpson. Just
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, we move on to Calva.
boom, boom. Going to flank this thing so I don't have disadvantage on these attacks. Would be awesome.
Nice.
Dagnabbit. And then let me get my character sheet open back up. Closed it on accident. Okay, turn off disadvantage. And go down here and make 2 great axe attacks against this spider. (24) and an 8.
24 and an 8. So yeah, the 24 will hit, but the 8 will miss.
Okay. 10 points of damage
Okay.
on that.
Yeah, so you can see the blood is starting to pour out of this spider now.
And then I'm going to move into the cloud one more step, so I am heavily obscured.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my
My hiding spot.
I'm going to use my life-giving force for
Okay.
2d6 points, 11 hit points, temporary hit points to Baz.
Cool. So
Really?
you will give an opportunity attack
11?
to the spider as you move away from it into the fog cloud.
Okay.
Cool. So
I really need that though, so that's
it's
great.
going to be like a 20 something to hit, so it will hit. And it's going to do 10 points of piercing damage, and you feel some poison seep in to your bloodstream. 5 points of poison damage. As it tries
Half on both
to
those,
kind of
right?
it bites you and tries to grab you and tries to pull you and stop you from getting into the fog cloud, but you managed to get in there.
Was that 15 total then?
I can't remember.
Was
It was
So
10.
anybody else?
Yeah,
10
it
and
was
5?
15.
Okay.
15,
Yeah.
15 in total.
But they're
I
both half.
Well,
yeah, I take
10.
half of both of those.
Oh yeah, because you've got
And
resistance
you're
to poison.
resistant to poison.
Yeah, great shout.
It's all right. He got 1 hit point off of me. That's fine. Whatever. Oh my lord. So yeah. So I think that is my turn then.
Okay. So we move on to Varlin.
Well, I guess if I have a disadvantage to attack, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the spider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, Wisdom 15 saving throw.
It fails.
Oh, good. And it takes 12 points of damage.
Oh, max roll. No, that's a half roll.
Half, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow, 12 points of damage. So yeah, it's
Dang.
this spider is really struggling now.
1 hit
And
point.
I'll end my turn.
He is not ready.
So we move on to the spider, who is visibly in a lot of pain. And they are going to disappear.
Aha.
Traffic.
And then we move back to Agatha, who is surrounded by darkness. I feel like she hasn't... I feel like she's surrounded by darkness. She wouldn't really know how far the darkness goes, in what direction. So
Yeah.
I am going to roll... She would know not to go back into the house if she was trying to get at people. So I'm going to roll basically a D6. And she's going to try and move in... If it's 1 or 2, she's going to try and move to the left of screen. 3 or 4, she's going to move straight. 5 or 6, she's going to move to the right, further into the darkness. Oh, that's a 5. So she'll move further into the darkness. So
Bumps into me, and
Darn, I had 3 attacks waiting for her.
So she moves there. She bumps into Calva. She can feel your presence, and she is going to lash out at you. And now, this is that weird thing again. Unless anyone's done any reading up about it, but
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
she's blinded, so she
I'm
has
blinded.
disadvantage, right? So, if she's blinded, she has disadvantage, but you're blinded, so you give advantage. So it is technically just a straight roll, which feels wrong. So, yeah, she's going to take some attacks at you. Oh, okay, so there's an...
Yeah, that's what it says on the thing, that it's a straight roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
and I
crazy.
just looked it up.
So it's a 13 to hit the first one.
hits me.
Hits you. And then...
Man, your AC is trash.
Unfortunately, the
is.
second attack is a crit.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
So for the first attack, it's going to be 11 points of necrotic damage. And then the second attack.
I don't have resistance to that.
Oh, no.
Weirdly, the second attack is going to be 11
are you
points.
raising
The
yourself?
crit is 11 points of necrotic damage as well. So yeah, in total 22 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And
Got it.
she, being surrounded by darkness, not quite sure what else to do. You hear you probably all except for Varlin. Varlin's a long way away. So everyone except for Varlin, you hear this immense screech, like the loudest, most like ear-piercing shriek you've ever heard in your life. And I need you all to give me a Constitution saving throw,
Except Valen.
except for Varlin.
Damn.
Oh, it's a 3.
I got a 4.
Oh, terrible.
Wow. Okay. And Jules, you got a 3, did you?
I got a 3.
Okay. So you've all failed that save. So there's a few questions coming your way. First and foremost, the first one is Dravik. Are you undead? Technically, mechanically,
Well,
or are you
he
mechanically
didn't
human?
specify. He was technically human flavored to be undead.
Yeah.
But if we're going by like in world, he would be undead.
He would be undead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do he's half undead, half alive. If you're
Like
happy
a
with
lich
that,
thing going on in the way.
because being completely undead might
How about,
feel
like,
a
undead with a
little bit.
soul?
Sorry, undead with a
Dead.
soul.
Like undead with a soul. So
Yeah.
like
Dead.
the
That's
I
kind of
like
what it
soul
is.
I like
That's
that.
kind of what it is. He's like he's a dead body with the core that keeps him alive.
Yeah, so I'll say, I'll say for all intents and purposes, you're like half. So if
Okay.
something doesn't do, if something does like double damage to undead, we'll say it does a damage and a half. Does that make
works.
sense?
Okay.
Or
Cool.
if like if something doesn't harm undead, like this does, we'll say you take half of whatever the damage should be from it.
That works.
Okay.
That works.
So, on a failure, the next question that needs to come out is, Baz, what hit points are you on?
I have 16 plus temporary 11.
So you got 27 hit points.
Bringing
You're
it
good.
a total. So my max is 45.
Yeah.
I'm less than half with my regular, but I have 11 temporary.
So you are on 27
7.
at the
Yeah.
moment.
With my temporary.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then Calva, how many hit points are you on?
This sounds really bad.
36.
Okay. And Dravik,
I'm max 47.
max 47. Okay. Wow. Cool. That's fine.
Did you almost
so
just kill me, Cade?
you narrowly escaped instantly going down.
Instant death. Instant
Uh,
death.
so
Oh
no,
my
instead,
god, Kelva, you saved my
you
freaking
will
life.
all just take some damage.
Well, don't say anything yet.
Or so you can still be down for all we
He's,
know.
he's getting dice right now. So
Damn, it's crazy. My
But if
AC
you
right now
know-
is 20, and it still just fucking annihilates me.
So
I'm also
you
resistant to necrotic damage if it's
Ooh.
necrotic damage.
so you all
That's a good
take
point.
13 psychic damage.
Um,
But I'll say
whoopsie.
that Dravik, I'll say Dravik, you only take 6 because you're undead.
Cool. All right. That works.
Wow, that was a thing.
There we go.
Okay, and that ends her turn, and we move on to
Okay, so just what would have happened if I only had 16 and I hadn't had a chance to add any hit points back? If Calvin didn't give me those extra 11, I would have
Yeah.
just been
You'd have-
dead.
you'd have dropped
Like
to
no
0.
death save.
No, you'd have dropped to 0. So you'd have just instantly been down, unconscious, doing death saving throws.
Unconscious,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but not dead.
Not
Not
dead.
instant
Not
death.
dead.
Okay.
Not what Valen did to me.
Well, I know that there's something that like Will o' the Wisp do or something that's like if you drop down to 0 with that attack, it's like instant death. So I was just like,
Yeah.
how close was I to just instant death?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not
And we
this,
don't
but
have-
you were nearly instant down.
Okay. I don't
Uh,
have any health potions. I'm in trouble. Okay.
Okay, so we move on to
Is that
it
Dravic's turn?
is-
Or did
well,
you go?
Or a
a
spider.
spider reappears.
Jesus Christ, spiders.
And it reappears right behind Dravik.
Dravic, behind you!
Okay, so Dravik, it appears right behind you, and it is going to lunge at you with 2 bite attacks.
They can try.
One of them's going to miss. The other one's going to be a 18 to hit.
That misses because haste. I have +2 to my AC.
Yeah, nice one. So yeah, these 2 bite attacks as it lunges at you, but completely misses. And then that will end its turn, and we move on to Dravik.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw all 3 attacks at this damn spider.
Okay.
So first one is 21 to hit.
21. Yeah, 21's going to hit.
That's gonna be 10 slashing.
10
Attack number
slashing damage.
2.
Okay,
Ooh, and next number 2 is a nat 1, so that misses for sure.
yeah, that's definitely going to miss.
Attack 3 is an 18 to hit,
18 will hit, yeah.
and that'll be another 10 slashing.
Okay.
And since I don't think anyone's in my direct vicinity besides the spider, I think
Oh
does this
no.
count as an action? Take the attack action. Shit, I already used all 3.
Womp womp.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Got all sword happy over there.
Can I do anything to like re-roll that? Can I do anything? Let's see. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, there's nothing that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm even looking through all my focus abilities and stuff, and there's nothing. Darn! I was gonna do the thing. Oh wait, hold on. When I miss a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend 2 focus points to roll a d20 and must use result in place of the d20 of your attack, while possibly changing the outcome. It's it's an action though. Fuck. Wait a minute, that's weird. If I miss the attack action, I can do another action? What? I don't get it. No, that's it. I'll
That's what
pass.
happens with homebrew, man. That's what happens with
Yeah.
homebrew.
I might have mistyped that in. It might have been a bonus action. I don't know. I'll check later.
Yeah, well, I'll have a bit of a look into that one. Okay, so ending Dravik's turn.
Yes, with 20 damage altogether.
Okay, ending Dravik's turn. Now we are going to have. Yeah, let's do this. So,
Oh, no.
Dravik, you're
Mhm.
squaring off with this spider. You're in a bit of a conflict with them, and then you feel something here behind you, and you are now wedged in between these 2 spiders, and
Oh.
they look hungry. And
Sorry, I'm too spicy for you.
it is going to take 2 bite attacks at you with advantage. Oh, man. Terrible. So the first one is a 16, so that'll miss because of your thing.
Haste.
All right, here we go. 23 on the second.
Oh.
That does hit. Is this a
23.
spider by chance that I hit with that ability that gives it disadvantage on its attacks?
This is not, no.
Okay, never mind then.
Good call though. Good shout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shout.
Just thought about that.
So you take 9 points of piercing damage,
Cool.
And you take
That's cool.
7 points of poison damage.
Oof.
I'm still good. I'm kicking at least. Alrighty.
Okay. And then we move on to Baz.
I'm gonna hit myself with false life again, just because that's the only kind of healing I got right now. So I'm gonna add 6. And then I'm gonna try to parlay if I have any, like with whatever I have left, bonus action or anything. I'm just gonna say like, "Hey, Agatha, we're just here to talk."
You
And that's
attack my home, and then you
that was an
hide in
accident.
the shadows. Once I
You were trying to kill me.
once I dispose of these spiders, I will dispose of you.
You should definitely get them first, and then we'll talk.
You heard John in the distance between 2 spiders. I told you we can't trust undead.
Okay, ending Baz's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, we move on to Calva.
I'm going to delay action.
Okay.
I'm going to ready my action until if she seems obviously hostile, if she goes to attack again, I will.
Okay, so if she goes to attack you,
Yeah.
you'll make.
She
attack
said
her.
she was going to dispose of the spiders first. So if she departs my heavily obscured area, I don't care. I will let her get on with her spider killing self, and proceed from there.
Not Rob. So ending Calva's turn, we move on to Varlin,
Mm-hmm.
who has so far stayed a healthy distance away from
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. I feel like
Yep.
he's the one causing the forest fires around here, but
Stick the wizard.
That's so Valen to throw a
Actually, no,
fireball
don't
that
stick the
gets us
wizard.
into deep shit and then just run away.
If he sticks
Wow.
the wizard and Valen gets hit, lose concentration, I go down immediately.
Oh
I'm
yeah, see,
unconscious.
that would be very unfortunate.
Oh yes.
That's true. It's for everyone's benefit that he
Yeah.
ran away.
I'd be incapacitated until the end of my next turn, so two full turns I'd be down.
It's okay. Don't worry. Ballin is he has a sense of urgency now. He's sensing this is going too long. He can't see very much. So that closest spider, I'm going to cast chromatic orb at
Do it.
the 3rd level.
Oh god, the
I'm,
shotgun.
Okay.
I'm gonna declare it to be fire damage, and I'm going to use my portent die to guarantee the hit with a
Nice.
20 to hit.
What's the range? Is it 30 or 60 on chromatic orb?
90 feet.
90 feet. Okay, yeah, you're well within range. Okay, yeah. So you you auto crit.
Oh, I don't think it crits, or does it auto crit?
Well, didn't you say you're gonna use a 20?
20?
Yeah, but that's because of my portent die. I'm not sure portent
It's
die.
like a dirty
yeah.
20?
it's a.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's still a
20.
crit. Yeah,
It's a 20.
20's a 20. I'm
Oh.
I'm happy to roll with it still being a crit.
Sweet. So how do I do crit? Just roll it twice or double it?
So
how does-
roll twice the dice and then add your modifier at the end. Wait, but you don't add modifier on spells, do you? So yeah, it's just roll double dice.
Twice the amount of dice, yeah.
Oh, so I'll just roll it twice.
Yeah.
Like the spider's getting exploded.
Oh no, I can't. I have to roll it once and then double it because if I roll it twice, it messes with the chromatic orb bouncing.
Mmm.
That makes sense.
How do you mean?
Because if I roll 2 of the same number, it bounces to another target. But if I roll it,
What's the amount of dice you have to roll?
Yeah, so you just roll
5.
you just roll twice the amount of dice. So roll 10.
oh, so I roll
yeah,
10.
roll
So
10
you have
d5
twice
instead of
the
5.
amount of options to
Bounce.
bounce?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do
This
this.
is gonna be like a fucking nuke on these spiders.
So 26 plus 16.
So yeah, so
36.
you're doing what? 52 points of damage?
42.
42 points of
Jesus.
damage. And that's on
2, 4, 6,
the
1.
closest spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you how much? 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unbelievably it is still standing. But it looks
What?
it looks in bad condition. bad.
Did it
Okay.
bounce?
And
It-
actually, this is it's you kind of you think about it for a second, and you're an intelligent guy. You're an intelligent guy that can't really see the spider. So actually, I will I'll ignore me.
Okay. Okay. And then so
Yeah.
it does bounce.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna choose it to bounce to Agatha.
Okay.
What?
So
What?
yeah, and so with the bouncing, you choose who it bounces to. Do you have to be able
Yeah.
to see?
Nope.
You don't have
Nope,
to be
don't
able to
need to-
see.
Yep. I can choose any target within 30 feet of the target I chose.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right. We're fighting Agatha, I guess. You really want to keep
I
fighting Agatha?
knew it.
So I do have to roll the hit though, and I don't think that my portent die applies here.
Do you have to roll an attack
no,
for
you
each
get-
one?
no, not. Sorry, you got to roll to hit. Oh yeah,
Again.
You'd have to roll again, or
At disadvantage,
or use a
so-
different portent dice.
Well, no, she's not being flanked. Never mind.
Okay, well, yeah, I can assume it's disadvantage because she's so far away in darkness.
Yes, yeah. It's definitely a disadvantage because she's heavily obscured.
Okay. So cast it to hit. So 13 I'm gonna assume doesn't hit.
13 on Agatha does hit.
Oh,
What? She ain't got no armor on, dude. Look at her.
She's a ghost.
excellent.
Ghost.
And then it just deals regular damage. So
Regular damage.
19 damage.
19 and 19. What type of damage?
Fire damage.
19 fire damage. Okay. That is fine. So yeah, 19 fire damage there.
And it does not bounce.
Doesn't bounce again. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Okie dokie. Wow.
What
what
determines
a
the
turn.
bouncing? You have to roll a double?
If two of the numbers I roll the same.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
More dice.
Unfortunately,
More
even though
double.
I rolled 5 dice on a D8, I didn't get any of the same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Excellent. So we move on to Agatha, who can't quite tell what it is that she's slashing at. She's slashing at something big that she's, in contact with. Probably a spider, hopefully a spider. But unfortunately, it does end up being you, Calva.
Oh, I get to
Oh,
attack
well.
then.
So she, so you do your reaction first.
Yep.
Ah,
26
So that's gonna hit.
and a 17.
Whoa. Okay, 17 damage.
Oh, that was the other two hit.
Oh, I see.
11 and 16, so 27 damage.
Okay. 27. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So you feel. It feels a bit weird because it's going into like a ghost figure, but as the sword goes in, you feel it really grip on something as it kind of slices through, and you hear a shriek come out of Agatha. But you sense that she is still there. Anything? So then she continues on with her.
Yeah, let me make sure. I think I'm done. You gave yourself false life, right, Baz?
I did, but I only got 6, and you seem to give more, but it's up to you.
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I mean it's a reaction. So all you held was the attack. So
So that's a free action. The life-giving force.
Yeah. Would you still get to do a free action?
You still get to do your whole turn if you ready. You just pick what your trigger is, and then you do your turn.
Yeah. See, so my understanding is you hold a specific action to do when something takes place.
Triggered.
But that's fine. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to give 7-10 hit points to Baz, and then we can We can have a bit
Got
of a
one
look
more.
into that rolling.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you.
Okie dokie. So yeah, now Agatha takes a couple of swings at you with her spiky claws, and I think they're both going to hit because that's a dirty 20 and a 21.
Hmm.
So it's going to do 8, 11 necrotic damage.
That's on me.
Yeah, on you. Yeah, 11 necrotic damage. And that ends her turn. So we move on to the spider that's on your left, Dravik.
Cool.
Who is going to... spider on your left. Which one's the spider on your left? That one. Yeah, you sense for a moment that it almost looks like the spider's going to retreat, but then, bolstered by the appearance of its friend, it kind of hangs around and goes in for another couple of bites with advantage. The first one, I've rolled a 1 and a 3, so that's going to miss. And then I've rolled a 21 on the other one, so that probably hits.
That does hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 points of piercing damage. Plus...
I'm going to use one of my last 3 focus points to be able to use exemplary deflection as a reaction to reduce whatever damage I get from this to half.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's 11 plus... Really? Yeah. Wow. 11 plus 15 points of poison damage. So 26, so you take 13 points of damage in total.
Good deflection.
Okay. Dang, that kind of hurt actually. I'm bleeding.
And then that spider
Gonna run away.
is going to run away.
I knew it.
Yeah, spider runs away. And then we move on to Dravik.
Just a second, banning a bot in the chat. There we go. Okay, so my first attack, a 15-foot radius around me. Would that reach Agatha as well?
Yeah.
15-foot radius around you? Yeah. So is this like an emanation?
Yeah, directly from me.
Yeah. So yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So it would hit Agatha.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Ember the Fire Giant for searing ignition. It's a DC 14 Dex saving throw from both of them. 1d8.
So sorry, an AC 14, did you say? A DC 14.
DC 14 Dex saving throw, yes.
Dex saving throw. So the first one, it's just Agatha. Oh wait.
And the Agatha and the spider in the middle.
Spider,
Yes.
yeah. So this the spider passes. Agatha fails.
Okay, so that'll be for Agatha 5 fire damage, and the spider would take half, so probably 2. I assume rounded down.
Yeah, that'd be 2.
And let's see, I believe that means whichever one fails is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Yep. So that is Agatha. So Agatha is now blinded.
Also blinded in the fog.
Extra blinded.
Double blind.
Stack
Double
blinded.
blind.
Okay, yeah, and the spider that you hit, you
Takes
can't.
half of 5.
Yeah, half of 5, which is 2. You can't believe it. It is somehow still upright. But it's
Yeah, not
kind
for long. I'm gonna use both my remaining 2 attacks on the spider.
Okay. Well, yeah. All you got to do.
First one's a
is-
13,
So the first
so I
one
assume
misses.
Haste, man. Haste.
And a 25 to hit.
How do you want to kill this spider?
Oh, with how long this damn arachnid has lasted in this fight, Dravik is bringing his sword like straight up, like the edge, like upward, and hacking it down into like between its mandibles,
Yeah,
and
nice.
like it just bursts with flame upon impact. It
Yeah.
just sears all the spidery bits.
Yeah, so the spider kind of, it already is a little bit limp and a bit flail, and it's kind of looking up at you from down, like, 'cause it's squatted down, looking up at you with its mandibles out, and you just slide your greatsword in through the mandibles, and the whole thing just kind of erupts in flame.
Yeah,
nice
he just
one.
yanks the sword out, wipes the nasty spider muck off of it. Like, I'm coming for the ghost next. I'm gonna use my full movement to get next to Agatha. Or if I have to go around the spider, or I can just go like through it.
I'm gonna say that it's difficult terrain to get through the spider.
I
You
can
got
still
plenty
make
of
it.
movement.
You're
Yeah,
hated. You're
I have double
hated.
movements. I have 60 feet of movement. So yeah, I'm just gonna go right through it, right next to Agatha to flank.
You
her.
could run around the trees and go over that.
And
Yeah,
make it all the way to pass if I wanted to.
Yeah, you're like Sonic, gotta go fast.
It's like,
Tell you
You
what,
thought you were 90 was good. I got 120 now with my dash.
I tell you what, can you give me a deception check, I guess?
Sure, I can do that. 17?
17. Okay, yeah. So you can just kind of make out there's like a bit of a spectral like bit sticking out of the fog that you can just make out. So you can just about work out where she is.
Cool. Then yeah, I'm getting as close as I can without like
On the
touching
edge.
her.
I'll be scared.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
so-
scared. I'm just 12 HP.
So are you wanting to get within melee range?
Yeah, within flanking. So we're flanking her.
Flanking
you'd
her,
have to
make out-
yeah, you'd have
okay,
to move
so you could do
other
that.
side to
You
flank her,
could be
but-
on top. How do I-
That's where I'm at. If I have to be on top of it, or like shit, where is it? I can't fully see where I'm at. So
yeah. So
there's
you-
a spot diagonal from Agatha there, just at the base of the steps there. Would that count as flanking?
No. So yeah, you'd have to you'd have to be where you are there to get flanking on Agatha.
Was that all right, or do I have to move?
That's
Dead-
fine. That's fine to
Dead
move.
Alright.
bodies don't count.
Alrighty, and then I think I can do one more thing. Probably won't do much, but I have my bonus action still, I believe. Doesn't even matter. Oh wait, no, I'll use my last two bonus actions for Majestic one more, or last two focus points as a bonus action for Majestic. So any attack against me is disadvantage.
Do you throw glitter when you do it?
Yeah, I can like the
Right,
fairy
that's
dust off me, just. And
Um,
then I'll pass.
Just quickly, guys, how's everyone doing for time? Because I know we've gone over the usual time, but if everyone's still alright, I'm
good.
happy to carry on for sort of 10,
Yeah, I
15.
can
Hopefully we can get this bashed out. Okay, so ending Dravic's turn. We are
Either she
going
dies
to...
or we die, one or the other.
I know it's looking like that.
The
We're on
wonderful
the edge.
story of Party Hard ends here.
So I don't
if
think
she gets one more of those shrieks, like I think we're out.
anyone will be able to see it. Not even Varlin, like technically on roll 20 because you're off the map. But
Yeah, I can't see it.
Varlin sees a spider appear
Next
right
to him?
in front of him.
Oh!
And it's not looking great.
Don't.
It's looking very much worse for wear, but it
There's
looks
been multiple
hungry.
spiders.
It looks very hungry, and it is going to launch at you with 2 bite attacks.
He's
One of them's gonna
Lovely.
miss. One of them's going to miss, and the other one's a 19.
I'm gonna reaction cast a shield to increase my AC by 5. So I have AC 20, and it does not hit.
Nice.
Oh yeah, save
God.
that, save
Excellent
that
stuff.
haste.
So yeah, so
Yes.
I'm
it
still
misses.
awake.
I was like, he's going to sleep.
Ooh, that
I was gonna say,
shield.
if that would have hit and Vol lost concentration, Robin would like slump back into Spider's unconscious entirely.
I'd have been like, I was like, this is
right
the wrong
next
time
to
to sleep.
Agatha,
Yeah.
who's gonna
Makes you a fucking
necrotic
banshee.
flash you. Yeah.
That
So
would have been worse.
ending that, we move back to the top of the round with Baz.
Oh,
So if I heard Valen screaming like a little girl because that just popped in front of him, I'm gonna like make my way along the edge of it, like feel my way across the edge and pop out of the cloud, so that I can see.
I
And-
tell you what. Before you do that, can you roll me a wisdom check?
Wisdom check.
Wisdom, or I'll say survival if you've got that. If you've got a proficiency in it.
It's the same. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not proficiency, so it's the same. That's a 4.
A 4. Okay, yeah. Can you roll me a D10?
D10. Which one is even that? I don't even know.
So
If you've never used a D10 before,
It's the one that looks like a dreidel.
Never in my life have I used it.
Okay.
I feel like the 8
I
looks
think
more like a dreidel.
Okay. That's an 8.
8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. Luckily, you've rolled the right number
Did
to come out in the right direction. So yeah, so you can move.
Really?
Yeah, you move this way and you come out of the fog.
Yes.
5, 10, 15,
Okay.
and you've used 15 feet of movement, so you got 15 left. That was crazy
Okay,
that you rolled 8 on a D10. That was the perfect
she's just
number
like
to get
that.
in the right spot.
It worked out. I've been lucky, kind of, this session. So can I see the spider with my dark vision that's attacking him?
Yeah, you
And
can see
is
the
it
spider.
within? Okay, so I'm gonna shoot my light crossbow
Yeah.
to try and take it out with, which would be sneak attack because Valen's right there, right?
Correct,
That's a
yeah.
13 to hit.
13 is going to miss the spider, unfortunately.
Sons of...
Damn it!
Just kind
Damn
of
it!
lands just like right underneath the spider. It kind of shoots through 2 of the legs, like in between, and just lands right in the middle.
That would have been friggin' clutch, but sorry, Valen.
It's okay. What can you do?
It was nice having a wizard.
Hey, I got one. I got a turn before it kills me.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna bonus action dash. Can I get next to it? Or can I get
Let's see.
kinda
5,
close?
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can get within
You
10 feet.
You still have you still have movement left
Okay.
anyway from your original movement.
Yeah, so
You
it's.
don't have to
I
do
want
it.
to stay. I guess I will. I'll get into like flank with Ballin.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can. Okay. Oh, this is a bad idea. Okay. I happen to know that Ballin has 1 potion because
You
I
have-
think I gave
you
it to
have
him.
7 points.
I have
He might
7 whole
need it.
temporary hit
I have better
points.
He
shape
might
than
need it
you
himself
are.
soon.
Yeah, I are.
Okay,
Which
anything?
is why I'm like, maybe it's okay to hang out with this one.
Is that Baz's turn?
That's it.
Yeah.
Got
we'll move
no
on
other-
to...
Attacks I can take.
Cool. Move on to Calva.
Calva. I'm just going to actually double attack again.
Yeah, go
close
for it.
the wrong-
Just a straight
close the
roll
roll.
on
Yeah.
Agatha.
Yep. Just. Oh, a crit hit. Whoop, whoop.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Crit hit.
And the 10.
The
yeah.
10 misses, but yeah, the crit
Yeah.
hits.
Does it give me a 12?
How do you want to do it?
Aha!
What?
Yeah, she was weaker than I thought.
Did Agatha have like 10 hit points?
Dude, no, me and him hit her for like 40 some points of damage in the
Oh wait, that's
opening
right.
salvo.
She's
She's
She's taking
forgot
too
how
bad.
hard Valen hit her.
You hit her for like 19. I hit her for 20 something.
She
Okay.
had like 65 or
I-
70 HP.
What? Oh, let me.
I was thinking she was still like
It's 21
way up
total.
there with hit points. I thought we were
it would
going
have
to
been
be
21.
in
It
this
would have been
for a
21
while.
points of damage. So,
Yeah,
okay.
I hit her for 19 myself.
yeah, she's
Oh,
taking
yeah,
she's
yeah, you
taking
hit
a
her, I
few
forgot.
she's taking a few chunky hits.
Yeah, I just slash her and then I basically fan my axe at her, try to blow her away.
And as you're doing that, it just kind of, you can't see it because she's in this fog, but her spectral image just kind of fades away, and as you're like wiping your sword through it, it kind of does that thing that like smoke does when you're
Yeah,
wafting it.
whispering around it.
Ectoplasm
I-
spiders on
I-
Tropic.
I move in the direction she was until I'm out of the fog, which is basically 5 feet.
Yeah, so
then-
moving in the direction of her, you go 5, 10, 15 to get to Dravik.
Yeah.
So it'd be 25 feet to get past Dravik.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move out,
Oh, out
like
that
just
way,
south
okay.
of them, basically
Mm.
right there. I'm just gonna move. And is do they still have another spider down there?
Yeah, so there's one spider that's currently wedged between Val and Baz that you can see just in the distance.
I drop 2d6 temporary hit points on Dravik since I'm right there.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
Whatever that was. 11.
11.
Man, I'd be rolling good with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Only
it's
does
coming clutch.
Yeah.
Man, 23 health.
You're our only healer, and it's
Ah!
temporary.
The barbarian is our healer. That's
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
only healer.
And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. We'll move on to Valen.
Cool. So I can see it because it's right next to me.
It's 3 feet in front of you.
And I have advantage on attacks.
Yeah, but you have disadvantage because it's not quite lit up enough for you to see.
Whoa, wait, I'm flanking
So you just get a
now.
regular. Yeah, you just get a regular.
Yeah,
roll.
so just be a
Yeah,
regular
so-
attack.
But
It's the
if it's
Oh yeah.
a
Yeah.
melee attack, though, if it's a ranged attack, it's a disadvantage.
It's a melee.
Okay.
Let's see, where is it? Well, I'm gonna true strike it. I just gotta find it. It's not
the
letting
plight
me-
of having spells.
yeah,
Never
Yeah.
find the right
level 6
one.
wizard trying to troll through his spellbook.
Literally.
Oh,
looking
here we
at it
go.
right
Okay,
now.
okay. Got it.
I don't even think I've given you any spells to add
Oops, sorry.
outside.
Oh, I mean, I'll re-roll. I did it with an advantage.
That's okay. We'll just take the 21.
The 21
Okay.
or the
Because
26.
the 20, the first number is the first number that you rolled, so we'll take that.
So
one.
21. So it takes 1d8 plus 4 radiant.
Jeez.
Are you for
so-
real just gonna beat a spider to death with your staff?
It scared him. He reacted.
So it
back into
takes 10 radiant, then another 2 radiant,
Yeah.
and then another 6 poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just it's lying there on
What
the
is
ground,
this staff?
stationary as you're
Black
just like
spider
throwing
staff.
all
Black
these other
spider
bits
staff.
into it. Yeah,
Good.
it's well and truly dead.
Good,
well and
good.
truly dead.
Well and truly dead.
Ball is just standing there.
Who does
What?
fuck it? The wizard bludgeoned the spider to death.
Matt, this attack, it's got 1d8 plus 4, a d6, another d6, and another d6 if it's hexed. It's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Because the spider staff has poison, true strike applies radiant, and then the regular attack.
Nice.
Nice one.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean,
You should write a script
You're
for
out
that,
of it.
man. So you can click it.
you're out of initiative. Combat's finished. You have in front of you 2 dead spiders, and 1 dead Agatha. Although the dead Agatha has probably just like faded away into nothing, and she's gone now.
She dropped some coins or anything?
Like a grab.
Feel like our priorities are not straight.
So you can speak for yourself, Calva.
Yeah, she dropped absolutely nothing. But yeah, I think that is where we'll call it for a night.
Yeah.
And we'll pick it back up here next week, next Wednesday. Anyone who's still watching, next Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Same
And
place, same week.
See you again next time.
Whoop, whoop.
But if you want to hang around for just some like spicy business, do you guys want to hear some spicy business?
I
Spicy
do.
business.
I have to
What
go.
is spicy
Okay.
business?
Cool.
Gotta lose John.
Right.
Oh, you'll
but
never know what the spicy business is.
I'll find out next week. I still haven't heard back from my professor, Cade,
Okay.
so as soon as I do, I'll let you know.